here Thursday night for the normal Tuesday night game here at Tabletop Tyranny. We have, as usual, our four standard, typical adventurers that are always here. And we left off. The group last episode finished their fight in the new hamlet that they have basically inherited through the endeavors of their adventures over the campaign so far. Combat erupted fairly soon after their arrival and meeting with the agent who runs things behind the scenes, kind of under guise as the magistrate, working for the church across nations, essentially. And combat broke out with ooze monsters out of the well, as well as cockatrices and scarecrows, soon to become possessed by demonic voices on the wind, heard by Basil, I believe. Party dispatched of the threats quickly without too much threat, with Alward blinding the scarecrows and Basil with his gem of light, while everyone else was able to disperse all threats. Reyna held the cockatrices off with sleeping magic, while everyone else was able to dispatch it. The slimes were reduced to nothing, split apart by slashing weapons, and soon after the combat ended, the party just managed to quickly disperse of the enemies before any innocent lives were lost. It then remained what to do to calm things down and to investigate what happened. And the party came to the conclusion that the man who was downed was petrified, will come back within the hour, and that the chickens were somehow transformed into these things. They weren't likely morphed in there, like the chickens themselves turned into this. And deciding to train the town and get the town ready, they basically spread word that there was going to be drills, and then chose to go off into the woods where they heard rumors of nests of some kind, some distance within the woods that the townsfolk had stayed away from. And we left off with the party adventuring right into those woods, right on the cusps of their own land. Past the lumber mill. That's where we left off. If I forgot anything, let me know. I think that's everything.
Sounds about right. So as we venture in, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on us, just so we can do so quietly.
Did you put your finger up to our mouth like Tyler just did?
Shh.
Oh no.
It's just like a bubble that just expands from your finger.
So, assuming we are stealthing into here, you guys have a +10.
So as Milo casts the spell, shadows sort of envelop around you guys, and you begin naturally just blending into the environment. Even standing still becomes difficult to see. Even the glowing, well, not really glowing, but the noticeable amethyst dragonborn even becomes difficult to see. While Milo is all but invisible, standing, in plain sight in the foliage. And that's it. You still have sight of the town where the lumber mill is, where a lot of the stumps have been cleared. You're not at all deep in, but it goes in deep. It's not the thickest of woods. You're from the wood elf forest, and that's really deep forest. This is just country woods, but it's still it's still natural terrain you gotta navigate through.
Right.
So are you just going forward through whatever trails the people have left, or are you just taking like a blind aim?
I figured the trails probably to start, right? Until we sense or see something.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna as we walk in the trail, we'll look for tracks or burrows or nests or of some sort.
Yeah, yeah,
But you know, that sounds good to me.
yeah. So stick to the trail for now, but keeping our eyes open.
Um, Milo, if Milo's gonna take point, you can make a survival check, or whoever is gonna take point, or if you have help.
Yeah, can I
I
help him?
Yeah, help would be great, but yeah, I probably would stick up front on Nyx's back.
Are we? I will say, are we walking through the dark, or do we have a light source? Because I can use my little gem of brightness just to cast light 30 feet circle around us. Do you want to be? I mean, I guess that would ruin the stealth. So never mind. Don't listen.
Yeah, I have my goggles now.
That's right. Basil's still blind though. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, someone else should help him because I can't see, and then the other person can hold my hand.
So
I'll hold Basil's.
we're walking, right? We're not on horses or anything.
No, I think we were just
No.
walking.
Okay.
into the-
So you
I'll
could
hold
yeah
Basil's hand.
yeah Basil could also just hold on to Nyx's fur too.
Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, or Nyx's tail, whichever, like wherever you want to stand,
Tail.
probably would work. Okay, so you're helping me with a survival.
I can help you with Basil since Basil's not looking.
Yeah, I can't see. Yeah.
Okay. 19.
Nice.
Yeah, you're easily able to find tracks of different hunters that have likely gone in through here. You don't know for a fact that they're hunters, but you know that the lumber mill people haven't been coming in this deep based on conversations. And this would be a trail you would take as it appears to be the safest through the less beaten foliage, and it looks like it goes on fairly deep if you choose to follow it. It ends up going out of line of sight if you choose to follow this path. Yes.
We didn't roll stealth checks. Did you want us to do that now?
If you're gonna follow these, you did find the trail. If you choose to go forward, you can be stealthy or not be stealthy. That's up to you.
Yeah, I would just do one of those and point down to the tracks so the rest of them can like get a visual on them.
Cool.
And then just finger over my mouth and
Can someone whisper it
move
to
ahead.
you?
Yeah, I mean, I would just lean. If you're holding on to Nyx, I would just lean down to you and tell you, "There's tracks. We're gonna follow them." So I got.
Points out into the darkness where the grass begins to thicken, the space between trees lessens, and that is where it leads off to. But you see the beaten path of footprints through such grass where it looks like men have traveled. That's sort of the scene.
So I
I
So
gotta.
we need to roll. Let
Yeah.
me roll my stealth.
I got
Yeah,
23
we don't-
stuff.
Yeah, I imagine you guys are gonna champ these stealth rolls. This is a very good spell.
What's up, Hal? Oh, well, you get 11.
That one for me.
I rolled an
Well, that's
11.
11.
I rolled an 11, which gives me a 31.
32.
You guys are all very quiet,
Nice.
except you hear the occasional crunch, crunch, crunch of twigs snapping under Halward's feet as he's walking. He's not being extremely loud, but he's definitely the loud one of the bunch.
Question: when I roll my stealth, am I rolling for Nyx and I, or should I roll separately for Nyx?
I'm gonna say Nyx can with this spell can go through here quietly, so she can use yours if you want. If you want
Okay.
to send her out to do her own nonsense or scout for the party, that's when I'm gonna make you roll for her. But if you're just in patrol mode, you can use yours for
Okay.
her if she's right with you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's fair.
All right, we make our way.
Make him away.
You follow the trail for you feel maybe like a mile or two. It's not an extremely far away. It's also not really difficult terrain other than it being high grass. There's no thorn thickets. The trees aren't so thick that it's hard to navigate through roots and dangerous changes in terrain. But it does take about a mile or two away. And then you come upon an area where the trees kind of clear a little bit. There's still trees ahead, multicolored leaves as we're getting into the fall. And you see growths in the earth sticking out. As you get closer, your dark vision, you get within about maybe 60 feet, and they're being to the north of you. They look almost like ant hills. It's really hard to say, but they're very shaped in similar fashion. And there's more than one of them. And the grass, it looks more like patchy earth and color. It's not like green grass and trees and brush. It looks like the ground has been worked and cleared. And that's what you see. And you'd be the first to come across it because you're probably in the lead.
Yeah, I'll just whisper down to Basil and point it out to the ones who can see. Would I recognize what these are at all?
Yeah, I'll let you make a nature check with advantage because you read a journal from a member of a monster hunting guild.
Nature, 16.
If these are either large vermin such as giant ants or possibly giant round wasps that have dug in something that can burrow like that, or it wouldn't be impossible for it to be an ankh nest.
Ooh.
All of those have characteristics of that. For you to know for certain, you would have to see animal tracks or something like that. But it's one of those three, for sure. Only thing in this area that does that kind of nest.
Can I try to get a little closer and look for any tracks or anything?
Absolutely. How close? So you want to get like really close to where the ground, the drained out ground is, and where the first nest is.
I mean,
Or
probably
entrance is what it looks like.
probably close enough to where tracks would be visible or identification would be visible. Yeah.
Okay, sure. How far away is everyone else?
Well, Basil would be with me because he's holding on Nyx. So I would just lean down him and whisper like, "We're gonna go forward a little bit." And so I guess it's up to the other two whether or not they want to.
I mean, I'll just look at Raina. Yeah, I'll just look at Raina for.
I'm like hiding behind Hal, like.
I will say, we'll hang back. I don't need to speak like this. Sorry, I'm so used to speaking in a gravelly voice when I'm around everyone else, but we're all friends. I think we'll hang back a little bit, probably like 40 feet or so.
Okay.
Or, because I'm not very stealthy. I don't know if you heard those twigs, but I sure did. And if I'm hearing them, then I'm sure you guys heard them.
Yeah, if you guys are right next to Nyx and I would just lean down and say to you, it's possible it's ants or wasps or even ankegs. We're gonna get closer and see.
Make sure you have your bottle of Raid on you.
I will. I have it ready. I gotta pull out like a bug zapper. Oh wait. Alright,
We'll
so
hang
yeah.
back like 40 feet.
Basil and I go a little closer. The guy who can't see. He's gonna help me.
I only got one good eye, so I'm not much use either.
I have faith, you know.
Right, so you get within, call it like 10 feet of the opening and examine more?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Make a perception check if you want.
I will do.
I love. Sure.
Yeah, I like it too. I like that tone. 25.
He's like,
No, that definitely is info. You see a broken appendage of some kind, and it's definitely not vermin. Um, its scales are a little bit too crude and unnatural for it to be an ant or a wasp. This is monstrous, which rules out ants and wasps. This is most likely an Ankeg hive of some kind. How many are in there would require a separate nature roll.
How many of those? You said they're like hills, right? Like an ant hill, but not obviously not.
There are 4 of these hills that are mounds in the earth with the opening. They're not standing like 10 feet high above you. They're more like, openings in the actual ground.
Okay.
Like some dirt pushed out. They're not like big, huge mounds that you'd have to climb. You're small enough. You could crawl down in there if you wanted to.
Oh, that sounds just wonderful.
Yeah, like you're small enough to do that, but like I'm not suggesting that's a good
Right.
idea.
Bye.
You
Just
are
dive
tall enough
off
to
of
go down.
Nyx.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do a separate roll to understand, a quantity. You said nature?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that's not a good one. That's 6.
Your daddy talked a lot about the nests and what they look like. I don't recall anything on their family or their nest habits or how to kill them. Just offhand. Maybe in the future, if you encounter a different nest, I'll allow a different roll. But for right now, you're not sure.
Okay. I will,
Water.
what's that? I'll lean
Just
down.
get a really long hose.
Yeah. fill it with gasoline, light it on fire. I'll lean down to Basil and just say, all right, we're going to turn around and then I'll report when we get back to the group.
I was saying in his head, what did you see?
Well, I don't want to say it twice. I'm gonna report back to the group.
Yeah, okay.
Make a stealth check for me, Milo. You were going back and forth. I didn't think about that. Just give
Okay.
me a stealth roll. Humor me. I know it's a high number. Or it's a high number, probably.
Same thing again, 31.
You're good. You're absolutely good.
All right. So yeah, we turn around, go back the 40 feet, and I'll actually motion for all of us to get probably another like 40 or 50 feet away. And then I'll just let them know. So it's looking like these are on kegs. I don't think we want to do anything about it right now, but I mean, it's good information. Or we could, if you really want to. Do I know, like, from the book, do I know anything about, like, not like weaknesses specifically, but like just any information about the creature that I could relay?
You would know that it would represent like a very many-legged insect that burrows and just hunts things, and they grow to be very big. They can kill cattle, they can kill people, and they're just these slow-burrowing, big insect-like monsters that plague the earth. They're monsters. They're not natural. They're not pets. They're not domesticatable, and they're not vermin. They're not natural. That's what you would know.
Okay. So yeah, I would just I don't know if we want to do anything right now or if we'd rather come back when we can all see, might be a better idea. What's up?
If Reyna has that spell, we could just stay the night.
I mean, we could. How far was it to get in here? I mean, we're not too far away, right?
About a mile.
That was like a couple miles.
Yeah. I mean, if you'd rather be very close to them and then just take care of it first thing in the morning, sure.
Well, maybe if we stay out here, we can observe
That's true.
patterns.
That's true.
Also, we should So I'm under the assumption we're going down there, right? That's what our goal is to go into these tunnels or whatever.
Or
shows are.
lure them out. One of the two.
I think it's probably best to just see how many come out. We make a big commotion and let them all funnel out.
What,
see what
in
happens.
daylight?
Yeah,
though.
in daylight.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
right now. No, of course not right now. No.
I feel like if we had more people, we could kill them at the choke points, but I mean there are 4 holes. I don't know if we can collapse the others
Oh,
and,
if we could
and
collapse
force them to come out one by one. It'd be easier.
Oh,
to
like
deal
it's
with.
like it's one big hive and not 4 separate ones. Yeah, that makes sense.
I kind of feel like it's probably connected.
Yeah, they'd need escape routes, right?
Well, I have 1 oil flask. So, does anyone else have oil? Maybe we could burn these creatures.
Well, I mean,
Ooh.
do we know any information about like when? Were these things only attacking when people went into the woods, or were they coming out of the woods?
It was like a sickness kind of thing. Like they were making the land sick or something. I think. I don't remember what the guy said. Let me look.
I have arcane bear traps.
I don't believe
Oh,
you, I don't believe you guys got a report on if those things did anything or not. I can't recall. I don't believe you got a report on if they hurt anybody or if they killed anybody.
we didn't. He just said that it was an infestation in the woods that needed to be dealt with.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Exactly what he said.
Gotcha.
Our upper management, Hamlet Lord.
Yeah, so we're not on like a time crunch,
That's what I
but
wrote down.
we're not on a time crunch. But it probably is a good idea to stay here and observe. Like if they come out at night, if they come out in the morning, and then yeah, like you said, when we have enough light, make a lot of noise, and if we have a fight on our hands, we have a fight on our hands. But I do like what Basil said. The more bodies, the better. Do we bring some of the more trained people from the town out here, or?
I don't. I think they would just hinder us, honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, plus we haven't. Basil hasn't officially trained them yet, so they wouldn't
Right.
really. I mean,
Oh,
I guess they
so-
could be a way for him to weed out the.
Was there
The
no
bottom
one in town that
riffraff.
could fight?
There
Yeah.
we had guards, but I wouldn't.
Plus,
I'd
didn't
ra-
work.
I'd rather keep what soldiers we have at least alive.
Right. I wonder if there's a way though if we could lure 1 or 2 of them to where the townsfolk could fight it, so they felt like this camaraderie, this like they've done something about it.
Oh,
Just boost
Is-
morale type of thing. I don't know.
I don't think that's a lot. Sounds like a lot of work, Milo.
Isn't Ankeg if something we want to train them on?
I don't know. You're
I mean, it might be
you're
good,
the
but-
soldier. I just lived in a forest.
Just we could bring back trophies and they could see us as saviors.
We could bring back maybe their heads so they can look at them and recognize what this is.
What if
we
we-
can help them see what the creature is so they know?
What if we ran out of the woods with their heads on our heads? And then
That
we're
would be
we're
fucking
just
awesome.
kidding.
That sounds awesome. They might not like us after that, though. That would be something fun to sing about, but I don't think they would appreciate it too much.
All right. Well, I think. What do you think? We're at 80 feet. You think this is a good place to camp? Maybe a little further.
Oh, I thought we should probably maybe 60 more. I mean, how far can we? Can we see out of your hut, Raina? How does that work?
Yeah, we can see
through
out of it. Yeah.
I can see out of it, and I can change the color of it.
They
to
can't come in if
where-
they can't come in,
No.
right? Oh, we can just
Only-
fucking shut up shop here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, only things I allow in. Can
And
come in.
and we can
allow
even
one in.
we can
allow
even
one
have
in, and we just
a
shut
fire
up.
in there, and they can't see the fire, right?
It's temperature controlled.
Yeah, it'll stay warm.
Well, I just mean for
dry.
cooking or something. Just
Yeah.
they can't see anything inside of it, like light or anything, right?
That's a.
Right.
I wonder if the smoke would come out of it.
I doubt that magic is just too good for that smoke.
All 4 of us TPK by CO2.
What,
Never thought this is how we.
what if we bring one of these onkegs in here and we just beat the ever loving shit out of it in the hut and we just do one at a time.
The
It'll
rest
be
of them are
slow, but
like,
we will eventually get there. Where'd Johnny go?
all right, let's set up shop.
All right, give me 11 minutes.
Also, Basil, How many bear traps do you have? From
Where did you get bear traps? Where were those?
we got them from Hick Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, damn,
from
that long
there,
ago. Okay.
and-
The demon ones. They have like demons or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Sure.
have like demon assassin things in them, so they're supposed to be like really. He really described them like they were really strong. So
I have a flask of oil,
That's
so
cool.
I'll have one. Ooh. Maybe we place them strategically, and if we have to, we fall back, and they could maybe run into them.
Yeah.
They give chase.
Mm-hmm. So
That's like one
I
of those
just-
Spawn trap them.
one of those
all they're
things
labeled
where
as is arcane bear trap.
Milo gets super drunk and tries to like dash through it to see if he can get through it before it shuts.
I'll allow anybody but Basil to make an intelligence saving throw if they want.
Why not? Why
Oh,
not
okay.
me?
All right.
Because your character wasn't present for the events, I'm allowing for free flashbacks.
Oh,
Sure.
intelligence
This
saving.
isn't no
Oh, this
magical thing.
is dating back to like a
Nope.
6.
6.
8.
Come on, Raina.
22.
Yeah, let's
There we
go.
Raina, you remember way back on episode 2,
Jesus.
Cornelius gave you the alchemist jar, which allows you to create all sorts of liquids, including oil.
Oh shit.
Oh, I mean, I knew we had the alchemist jar. I just keep thinking about alcohol though.
No, Raina watched him use it to defend himself to
That's
create
right.
oil to create an extra AoE effect.
In the back of the
Oh.
wagon. In the back of the wagon.
Yeah.
If we need more oil, we can always use the alchemist jar.
You're so smart. Wow.
That's a good idea. Will we just cover them with oil, or should we set up like a barrier that they have to come through?
I also have many spells that pertain to fire, so
Do you have one that makes like a ball of fire? Or...
I do, and I've been wanting to use it so badly, but I have to wait
Oh.
till tomorrow.
That's perfect,
like
because we're gonna do it tomorrow.
a great ball of fire.
Like a fireball, like the cinnamon whiskey.
Sounds good. Let's bed down for the night.
Well,
Right.
I'm still casting my spell, so
Yeah, we're gonna wait a little bit longer.
Just gonna go to the bathroom for 1 second. If you guys are gonna bed down, just figure out if there's any details to where you're putting the hut, unless you're gonna put it right there, which is fine.
We'll just discuss. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I'd say we'd probably back it up against the tree line and then just.
Right,
make
I
it,
heard about 80 to 100 feet away in the trees is what I heard.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
There's
not-
no one else out here.
and then
And
just
then
kind of try to make
I-
it. Yeah.
yeah, I would change the color of it to kind of blend in, so it kind of looks like a rock.
So neon
Uh-oh.
green.
For sure. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
It's camo colored.
It's bioluminescent.
Camo, camo dumb.
Also, look at this little shell. It's
Little
so
tiny
tiny.
Look at his little shell.
How much oil could we produce?
Well, that's For some reason, I thought it was in D&D Beyond. Is it not a common item?
The alchemical jar? It should
Yeah. It's not coming up when I...
be. Alchemy jug. It's a wonder sign.
Alchemy jug. I was
Pretty
typing
sure- yeah, you have-
alchemist.
I'm pretty sure you have that on.
I do have it, yeah. I just
You
don't
haven't-
have
yeah,
it
Just putting
in my inventory.
a quart of oil. How much is a quart? Well, how much is a flask? I guess. Let me see.
So a quarter gallon, so that would be
Alright.
32 ounces?
Well, I'm trying to see how much is in one flask.
It's a decent amount.
So one oil flask usually holds 1 pint.
You can use an
it's
action, name one
4
liquid
pints and a
from the
quarter?
table below to cause the jug to produce the chosen liquid. Afterward, you can uncork the jug as an action and pour that liquid out up to 2 gallons per minute.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking fast. Oh,
Holy cow!
We could just keep fucking going. We just need something to keep it in before we like dump it into the nest.
As soon as Raina was like, dump water down there, I'm like, they actually could.
yeah,
This
we
is
actually
hilarious.
can.
oh, we don't have to use oil. Yeah, you can
It
use.
was such a good idea, I had to give you the intelligence to remember it, the intelligence saving
Oh my
throw.
god, 8 gallons of water. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, dude, you could hose somebody down.
Wait, we could all be at one entrance, and one could have the water going in one, I could put the movable rod in another. Maybe that'll do something. I'm sure they'll just burrow around it, but
all of these make sense, but then 2 gallons of mayonnaise is so fucking funny.
we should do mayonnaise. That would be harder for them to get through, I would think.
Well, and there is oil in
Just eat
mayonnaise,
through it.
but it's like, olive oil.
Well, you can make more salt water than fresh water.
Oh, that's interesting.
Let's just get them drunk off their ass. 4 gallons of beer.
So they're a little tipsy when they're trying to fight.
They're stumbling and
Yeah.
shit.
Persuade
Disadvantage on all
them.
attacks.
Yeah, persuade them to drink with us.
There's so many things we can do.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
So, bear traps and oil? Is that the plan?
Well, I have a flask of
And
oil.
fireball.
Well, if we coat the whole ground in oil and you do a fireball, we could light these puppies up.
My only concern is, if
Oh,
I
we're in a
do-
forest.
we're in a forest, so everything's gonna catch on fire. And it's
Controlled
gonna
burn.
spread.
Controlled burn. It's good for
I
the
just
environment.
thought about this, but I could put a cloud of daggers over one of the holes, so when they funnel out, they just run through the blender.
Ooh, I like that. That's an amazing
course.
visual.
Of course, I'll have to concentrate real hard, and I'm sometimes lose focus quick. But I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Would Milo know how to controlled burn,
There's no way that happened in an elf forest.
Fair enough. Yeah, my guy wouldn't know.
Well, how about we just use the fireball and we put the forest fire out with water?
With our 12 gallons of salt water.
Yeah. Or we can use our 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
I assume we're just having this conversation in the dome, right? Like
Yeah.
we're assessing the possibilities.
Options.
Tom, how do you rule on say Star, do you have an ability to just light your hands on fire that's not like super
Burning hands.
No. Like the really simple like control flame type of thing. Yeah, or prestidigitation like.
No.
Control.
Okay.
burn.
What I was going to say
Minor
was
illusion.
Tom, how do you feel about lighting the tip of an arrow on fire? Like how do you rule something like that in your games? Like if we were to dump oil and then I had someone light the tip of an arrow on fire and shot it from a distance.
I would allow it if you dumping a whole bunch of oil all over to create an AOE type thing, and then you shoot a flaming arrow dive.
Yeah.
That's science. That's science. I'm not gonna
Okay.
keep that. If you're going about it in a way that makes absolute sense, then I'm gonna
Okay.
follow it as long as it doesn't bog things down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rub his arrow shaft so hard it creates fire.
Well, no, if you light the damn shaft on fire, then launch it in a reasonable amount of time into an oil-infested area, I'm gonna say that it catches the fire.
Nice.
Absolutely. It'll
Awesome.
be an effect.
Oh.
So we have that as an option too. So
Well, once we start pouring, if we pour oil in a hole, once we start pouring oil in the hole, it's gonna come out.
you just gotta
Like,
pour it
whatever's
quietly.
I think they will. Yeah. I guess, but
No, I know what you're saying. You're right.
do you want to shoot into the tunnel, with your arrow?
Well, it would probably be one of those things where you had a trail of it. You shoot the oil and then it spreads into the tunnel type of thing. But yeah.
Oh.
Are you guys in the hut having
Yeah.
this discussion?
Yeah.
Okay. Perception checks with disadvantage.
Ooh. Oh, disadvantage. Oh, nice. 21.
8.
6.
8.
Hey.
Alright. Everybody's kind of in discussion. You hear a lot of woodland noises, except Milo catches a little bit of detail. As you guys are bantering, Milo, you just happen to look outside. You're out in the middle of the woods. You like to garden. You're an outdoorsman. So you happen to look out and you see a doe run past, very swiftly, quietly through the brush, past the hut, in the direction of the nest area. Its footsteps leave your perception as it gets into what surely must be that area. And within a few seconds from there, you all hear a rustling from that direction. the cry of an animal in pain and a very swift struggle before quiet happens. The circle of life, my friends.
Yeah.
And that is what happened. Yep, I rolled random percentiles to see if anything were to happen, and it actually did.
So we couldn't actually see it. It was far enough away that all we could do was hear it.
Milo saw it.
Oh,
no
I
one
saw
else
it.
Did, but everyone heard it. Everyone heard the deer, or you all don't know it's a deer except for Milo, but you hear something yelp in the direction of the nest, and there's a swift struggle, and then there's no more noise.
So did I see the Ankeg come all the way out to get the deer? Like, would I have a comparison of like size between the two?
I believe your dark vision only goes out 60 feet.
It's 60,
You went
yeah.
outside of that feet, so you guys put the hut further back than
Okay,
the nest
yep.
area. So you didn't see the violence happen, but you sure as shit heard it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I will just be like, that was a deer. And I'm glad that we were being quiet. That didn't sound pleasant.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's not a small doe out there named Bambi that needs a mother.
Well, I mean, if there
This
is...
is a terrible song. I could sell to another company for money.
I'm gonna bed down. And I just start laying down.
Good night.
Oh, we were done planning? Okay. Good night.
Is there anything else?
I
I'll
don't-
like to look at you guys while I'm laying down.
No, I think I think we have a good idea of we might want to do. It probably might change based on what we see.
I'll go to shit quick, real
yeah,
quick.
activity-wise tomorrow. So, who knows? Maybe they just stay in there until opportunity strikes, right? Like that deer.
Are they even active during the day? Would they even come out?
That's where
They're
we're
not
gonna.
active now.
Yeah, they're not active now. So.
Well, we could assume that they're active enough, right? They just
Right.
hunted.
Yeah, yeah, they're not obviously not docile at nighttime, but they're not out either. So we'll see.
We'll see. Also, we'll be right against the tree line when this happens. We'll still be pretty close if they're like out and about. So just be ready to be sneaky.
Do we still want to do watches?
Yeah,
we
I still
do,
wanna
right? Because we
see.
want to
I wanna
observe. Yeah,
Make sure there's nothing that comes out.
yeah. So
I can go first if y'all want to get rest or.
I should go last so that the sun will be up so I can see.
that works. I'll go second.
I don't need to sleep as much as everybody else too.
Well, then you can go third then, right?
Yeah, you can go third into fourth and watch with Basil when he wakes up. So I'll go second. Yeah. All right.
Good night,
Okay,
guys.
I turn back over.
Tom, during my watch, so the sword that I used, my mastercrafted scimitar, when I slash the gooey monster, the ooze guy, damage the sword, is it something I could repair? Or is it just completely like, fuck?
If you have blacksmithing tools and like access to the shit that you need to repair it, absolutely.
Okay.
Or you can give it to like someone who is a professional in that field.
Yeah,
It's not irreparable.
I don't have anything that could actually repair it. I just wanted to like look at it and see if it's still repairable. But so if it's still repairable, then Hal will
It
probably
is, yeah. There's
make a
no
mental
rule.
note of that for later.
Yeah, you believe it's repairable. It's just worn. It's taken a lot of acid damage.
Yeah, my
bet-
HP's down by 1, I think, too.
I think
Yeah,
actually,
I believe so.
I think actually after like having that moment, I think Hal probably in the moment thinks about maybe getting like trying to train and being a blacksmith or something, trying to like buy a kit and like learning over time, kind of thing. That's just a thought.
Oh
though.
yeah, no, absolutely no. There's downtimes to get training and skills like that. Like that is a possibility to just spend lengths of campaign time not doing like plot adventure and taking whatever penalty comes with that, and instead gaining skills, getting trained by rangers or like professions, things like that. Milo could sell his, foraging services. Reyna could sell her gem crafting services with her kit, things like that, and just like train other people. There's a way to do it, or you can get training, like you said, in blacksmithing.
Oh my gosh, I can train y'all to make jewelry.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, okay. So yeah,
Shake your
as
head no.
so as my watch, I think Hal thinks about that. Kind of thinks about maybe never cutting one of those gooey monsters with his beautiful sword that he was gonna turn into an unholy weapon, but now he's back to square one. And I'll just watch the surrounding forest for any commotion.
After about maybe 90 minutes worth of your watch, you hear something in the direction of the nest give a cry out. It's less of a yelp like the bigger animal. It was much smaller. It was more of a high pitched squeak almost. But there's a rustle, and you hear the sound of an animal likely die.
Mm.
Whatever these things are, they're clearly feeding off of this terrain. But that's it. There's no people in here. There's no other monster activity, and whatever they are, they're not bothering you.
Yeah.
At least now.
Yeah, I think after hearing that animal cry out.
Yeah, it didn't wake anyone up. It was fairly quiet, but you were close enough that there's no way you have a high enough passive perception to hear that.
Yeah, I think after hearing that, Hal's just like, he's like, all right, we'll probably be safe in this hut. And he'll just minor illusion, a little bouncy ball, and just throw it against the wall. Minor illusion, bounce ball back to himself as he passes time for the second watch. And then whenever my shift ends, I'll walk over to Milo and poke him to wake him up. Hey, it's time to watch. There was heard a cry out. Probably another animal got eaten.
Okay.
So, didn't see anything, so enjoy your shift.
Yeah. Thanks.
Good night.
Yep. Good night.
I'll fall asleep.
I don't think Milo would really do anything. I think he'd just kind of sit there pondering and petting Nyx. Nyx is still sleeping, but...
Very uneventful other than the sounds of the wilderness. You might see a few ground critters here and there. None of them make the ill fortune of wandering in the same direction of the deer, maybe by random chance or whatever. And then your watch is completely uneventful for the 2 hours.
Alright, I will gently wake Reyna up and you're up.
I'm gonna make my necklace. While I'm watching.
Very quiet. You don't really see much of anything as you're focused on your necklace the whole 2-hour shift. Nothing happens.
Okay, and then I'll like jab Basil.
Oh.
Get up,
Starts punching him.
Oh.
and then I continue to make my necklace.
Okay. And I'll just keep looking. You know, just looking at Cursebreaker, looking it over. Mentally communicating with Thunder, because I can communicate with him out of range. Just checking up on him.
Okay.
Miss you. Yeah. And then,
yeah, as you're doing all this, there doesn't seem to be any interference, any disruptions throughout the whole night.
they know not to mess with me.
Dawn comes. You get the benefits of your long rest.
Nice.
You can prepare the spells that you feel you might need for the day.
Just give me a moment.
Oh, thank God. I
Continue.
prepared black hole just for this moment.
Right. It's a bigger deal for Reyna than other characters with the wizardry.
I'm a wizard.
Only at level up for this guy.
I can change mine every day. I'm a paladin, so my spell list isn't that big.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You're bard.
What? Music is my art, my talent. I can change it every day.
Yeah,
I can play some country. I can play some rock.
techno.
Some
Is
death
that
metal.
that's all you change every morning? Is the style
Oh,
of
yeah.
music? I like it.
Yep.
That's a great bard.
He actually learns how to play the piano for one day.
Tonight we are on Benny. Today we are on Benny Hill. We will light
Oh.
these on kegs with Benny Hill. Doo, doo, doo. Be a great time.
I thought you were gonna say Benny and the Jets, because
No.
Tyler was talking about piano.
And Tom, every morning I ritual cast alarm on my spell books. Just so you know.
Oh wow.
And every morning I try to steal her spell.
It's this little game we play.
It's like an alarm clock for her. It wakes her up.
You ritual cast the alarms now in case someone tries to take the. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, just put that in that spellbook's notes every morning, so that if it ever gets stolen, if ever you can say, because I might forget this conversation. Just put that in your spellbook's notes, and I okay it. Every morning at dawn, you ritual cast the alarm. It goes on your spellbook.
Okay, I'll just put it on the arcane grimoire.
Okay. That's fine.
That's smart.
Morning
Slimer.
comes.
Yeah.
And you can now see the area a little bit better.
Milo,
Yeah, I will share my screen a little bit.
Milo, are you intending to be up front at all?
I mean, I am a distance fighter, and we can see everything, so you don't really need me to do that.
Can you give that ring back to?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I hand you the ring.
You get on your knee and hand it to me?
No, I'm already short enough. I don't need to.
Thought this was a proposal, Milo. I'll take the ring.
Okay, and you put it on, and once we get started making noise, then I will.
Okay, cool.
Making
What's the name of the spell so I can
noise.
just reference the spell so I don't have to ask you what it is.
Warding bond.
I'll just pull it up so I don't have to bug you about it.
Bug.
Yeah.
So
This is all damage. Holy shit. Oh wait, we take the same damage. Or is it just you?
we take the same damage. So you'll have resistant to all damage, but I'm taking the same amount.
We're
as you.
splitting the
Yeah.
damage basically. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly, but you get one more AC, so as well.
Yeah.
So.
And plus I'm
pretty-
pretty hard to fucking hit, so
Yeah,
Can't be.
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
I'm ready.
When me and Milo went to go investigate the thing, I gave it to him because I thought, no, we might get fucked up. So, and I think he did get hit. With,
Yeah, I
like,
think you did too.
I
a
sure
lot of
sure
damage,
did. Yeah,
and he
it
only
helped.
took
Yep.
half. He only took 26 instead of 52.
Yeah. So are we going through with the oil plan, or do we put it on
I
all
like it.
four, or do we do like two and then your blades on one and then like just
Well, I
focus on
wanna-
the other one, or
Well, I want to put my blade. It depends on. I think it depends on how they come out of the holes. I think we should do the bear traps for sure. And then we
You
pick
sh-
a hole.
oh, bear traps? That's right.
You should. Have you set bear traps? Does Milo set bear traps, you think?
Probably
Has Milo set-
not.
Assassin demon bear traps.
My guess is that there's a lot of animals that are sacred to the elves, and bears might be off limits. I don't really know. Tom, what do you think? Like, would there be certain animals we would have been allowed to hunt and certain we wouldn't when we were living in the forest?
I don't think there were bans. Killing killing a white stag is a no-no. That's an ill omen.
That makes sense.
You don't do that. But you don't recall any bans on certain things you couldn't hunt. it's mostly more respect. You don't kill what you don't need. You don't mercilessly just kill for entertainment. Your father probably would have taught you some dignity with hunting, like you use what you kill. You don't waste, that type of thing. Don't kill without a purpose.
Definitely wouldn't have
But
used traps though. I think it would be like just me and my bow type of thing, right? Like,
I mean, it's not against the law to trap.
it just doesn't seem like something a ranger would do, right?
Depends on the ranger.
Yeah, I guess that's
depends
true.
on the tools at his disposal.
I would
He's got to make a
I would say I'm leaning towards I don't think Milo's family would use traps, so he probably
That's
wouldn't know
fair.
how to set them.
That's
Yeah.
absolutely fair.
Yeah.
You know who
Um,
does use traps?
Who?
Nicki Minaj get bees in the trap. Anyways,
Stop.
Oh my gosh.
Lose an inspiration.
woo! I did it. Let's go.
I will ask though, Tom, like, even if we don't use them, would my family, like, would I have been trained in them as like a backup, just in case
Yeah, I
type
mean,
of thing?
that's part of survival.
Yeah.
I believe, is making snares and hunting for food and things like that. Like the manner in which you do it, I guess, is a little inventive and up to you.
Okay.
I'd have to look into like the trap building thing and all that, but like I would say building like a snare out of like basic materials would be a survival check, and it's up to you on if you know how to do it. But it's probably basic knowledge. I would imagine you would know something about it.
Yeah, I think I would probably just take a look at them and roll to see whether I can figure out how to like operate it. Makes sense to me. It's not good. It's a 7.
Yeah. You've never seen. You're talking about those things you took from the house.
Yeah, the like arcane
the
bear
arcane
traps.
bear traps.
This is a diabolical mechanical contraption that you've never seen. This thing is cruel, to say the very least. It looks like it's meant to destroy rather than to effectively, and it's a little outside of Milo's wheelhouse. He's not sure how to set this.
Oh. I'll present them to Reyna. Reyna, can you can you use your magic to figure out exactly what these do?
Are you wanting me to figure out like magic about it, or what exactly do you want? Are you want me to use
Identify.
my okay?
Ritually.
I think she already did identify it though. Back of the gap.
I
Did you?
did.
That's how
I
we knew there's like a
did.
demon in it,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Oh, well, she's done it already. I wonder if she's
And
a bear trap.
I think we were given like the chance to like figure out how to set them. But I can use my smarty smarts and
yeah?
figure out how to set them if Tom will let me.
Make an Arcana check.
Come on, smarty pants.
Otherwise, if we don't know how to, I'm just gonna have to be forced to sell them. So
I'll fucking set them. I'll fucking improvise.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Or we can like learn by doing.
I can just fucking open that bitch up and slap him with it and see what happens. I don't know how to set it.
15.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Positive thinking.
You understand that these are activated magical constructs that, while they're not sentient, they can basically be triggered to go off and do simple things such as attack. Things that like what Milo does with his beast. It's not as intricate. It's very simple, but like you can give this thing simple alarm features to do certain things. However, it requires a command word. You see the sigils and all that, and you know that it requires a command word, and you have no way to know that other than randomly guessing it or casting identify.
Or casting
Hold on.
identify.
I hope it's not
Hold on.
sunflower. That would get confusing.
Actually, oh shit.
I choose you.
Hey Tom,
We've done this though.
yeah, while we're figuring that out, can I just speak out loud? I'm gonna continue to watch to see if there's any activity. So
How far away are you guys? I'll show you kind of what the scene actually looks like.
Yeah.
Here.
I don't think we've moved from where the dome was yet.
no, we're still inside the.
tree line.
The dome
just
only
chilling.
lasts for 8 hours. So.
Right,
Yes, it's
yeah.
down.
Yeah, the dome's
It's
down,
chilling.
but we're probably still in that location. Just whisper into each other. Actually,
I'm in a tree talking.
Yeah, that's our NG.
Should we stay in the trees and like do like a false like lure? Should we try to lure them out and see what happens initially? See what tunnels they come through?
I feel like I might fall.
Okay, I'm casting identify.
All right, I get that.
well, another
Well, do the
question:
ritual. Do
should
the
I
ritual.
should I cast
I
pass without a
know.
trace so we can stealth again?
Oh.
We're not moving yet, but once we start moving, it's gonna be important. So we
I
don't.
feel like maybe once we go into the tunnels, I think that's when we do that.
Okay.
Because I think we're gonna. Because it sounds like what the plan is to lure them out, deal with them, and then enter. I think, right?
Yeah,
Or
but
what is the plan?
Still don't think we're going in the tunnels.
I
Yeah,
thought Milo was the only one small enough to
Yeah.
get inside.
Well,
I thought
Milo
we-
can go in the tunnels then.
I thought we were just gonna set traps outside and then just make noise. And
Why don't you all peer pressure me to go into the tunnels? Milo, just go into the tunnel. Milo,
Milo, it's
come on.
okay. It can't hurt you once you're in there. You become one of them.
What do you? Maybe like 3,
We can
4
dress
of
you
them?
up. We can kill one and dress you up as one, and you should be perfectly fine.
Yeah, rub its
So,
pheromones all over you.
I have perfume.
Oh shit! Have I seen what one of these things look like?
No.
Fuck. I was
No,
gonna
you're
turn.
talking
I was
about
gonna
the really
turn Nyx
important
into one.
details.
I was gonna turn Nyx
Yeah.
into one at daylight.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
You have an idea. You don't know exactly, but you have an idea. Yeah, you botched a lot of rules to identify
Yeah.
a lot of things. About
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
But you did identify that's probably what the nest is based on
I-
process of elimination.
Yeah, I'd help you out, but I don't think Reyna would have read anything about this.
No, it's fine. That would have been fun. I don't know what we would have done with it, but it would have helped probably a little bit.
Turn her into just like a bug. Like turn her into like just a giant cat zapper. She's just a little fly swatter. Her hands are fly swatters.
I honestly think the best idea is to try to trap as many of the exits or entrances as we can. So your blades, try to set the bear traps, focus like all of our energy on the one that doesn't have any traps on it, that type of thing. Like pour oil down one of them, like just have an option at each hole.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
My.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I prepared burning hands and fireball, so
Well,
Fire.
if you fuck, I think if actually sorry, I'll let you finish. I don't mean to interrupt you.
burning hands is just a 15-foot cone
Okay.
versus fireball.
What I was gonna suggest is instead of pouring oil down the tunnel, we save the oil for when they get up, and we just spray them all, and then fireball.
We do that too. Can we spray though? Do we have like a spray ability?
Well, just put your hand in front of it.
Like a hose?
Water hose.
I don't think there's pressure in the alchemist
Yeah,
jug.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think it's
We
pressure.
could
right?
just spread it all around like that area.
well, you want to do just like the area you're gonna throw a fireball at, maybe?
Yeah.
That's kind of a controlled burn, right?
Oh,
How long does the oil stay potent on the ground?
oh, Tom's streaming, by the way,
Oh shit!
on
D&D or on Discord.
yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't.
It didn't make a
Oh.
noise. That's all.
No, yeah.
No, it might be. I should.
Ooh,
Sorry.
I like this map.
That's the geography. So, Milo, you know that little red splotch in between all the nests, kind of on the one side there, that wasn't there last night. That's clearly probably where the deer went down.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are all the way down here where it says hut. because that is the distance you said that you would be at when you went down away from the nest to rest for the night. You guys were right along there, and nothing attacked you.
Sure. Yeah. Just. I feel like if someone goes close to set the traps, they need to sneak.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I think there's a point where we do pass without a trace. We stealth to like be where we want to be, so we're like in distance to cast your blades and pour the oil and hopefully that works out. But I mean, it is what it is.
We're professionals. We got this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess the best thing to do is just to get started and see how it goes.
I mean, this will be our first foray. If you think about it, we're trying to find. I forgot his fucking name. But we're trying to find the cockroach guy. So I mean, technically, we're kind of. This is like our first session on trying to kill like big bugs, right? So I mean, this is like we could take this as like training, learning lessons.
Yeah.
Maybe we can find out if they have any weak spots during the battle and see what works versus what doesn't. Maybe there's similarities.
Yeah. I think the best thing to do is just get started, probably.
Yep.
All right, let's do this shit.
Can you put? Yeah, can you place this?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Just trying to get this map centered. I did a whole new overlay, so we're in the like 4 corners, and there's a map in the center for stream. So I think that's actually good, right? Yeah.
And then his cat.
Yeah, I'm not
His
gonna
cat.
not include Nyx. It was way too confusing to not include the cat, so we're gonna include the cat. All right, so you guys are all down by the hut, and please let me know what spells are being cast prior to moving, where you guys want to go, and that's that.
I'll go ahead and cast Warding Bond on me and my friend Howard.
Yes. Let's
And
do
yep. And that lasts an hour, so
What was it again?
Warding Bond.
Warding Bond. Is that the one where you guys soak damage for each other or something?
I soak damage for him,
Okay.
and he gets 1 AC. So
You don't get. So whenever you take damage, I don't take damage.
Nope.
Oh, this is perfect. I'm gonna run in there gung ho. You fucked up.
yeah. And I think that's all. I have other stuff I might cast once we're closer.
Yeah, and then
So Basil.
I would cast Pass Without a Trace.
Done. Please just mark off the spells.
You got it.
Would someone like to be larger?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Milo's never heard such sweeter words, but he's like,
Oh,
I will defer.
Milo's hands sort of
Yeah.
goes and Basil just steps in front of him. You can make Nyx bigger too.
Oh my goodness.
You just get advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yeah,
Just wait.
I have no
also,
use for
the
that.
target's weapon also grows to match its new size.
Oh, we have to do Basil.
While
I mean,
while the weapon is enlarged, the target attacks with them deals an extra 1d4 damage.
Nice.
So, does someone want to be a little bit bigger than they are today?
Oh, that means Basil's scales are bigger. Basil,
that means we can take a scale from him.
give me a big scale.
Alright,
Are you gonna do that right now, or are you gonna do it in combat?
Honey, I blew up the basket.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
it
good question.
lasts, it's concentration up to a minute.
Oh, so
Okay.
that's an in battle kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
maybe
in battle.
Once we get closer.
But I wanted to ask before I just casted it on someone, you know?
Consent's important.
Yes.
We appreciate that.
Milo's gonna dive in the way. Mine.
that big bow damage.
Hey, every little point
Oh.
counts.
Yeah, you could. It increases the weapon damage no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you could if you want.
How would that look with the bow? Because your bow's is it just a normal bow now? What kind of bow do you use?
So I have a longbow that has been modified to be able to be used by a halfling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my
I
dad's.
just
It's
imagine
my
eyes
dad's.
like this.
It's my dad's halfling hunter's bow.
Oh,
You're just like this 2 foot tall with the
Yeah.
long bow. And you just let him go.
Yep.
Fun fact, not pertaining to D&D, but my arms are too short for me to play the trombone, so they put me on trumpet.
Interesting. Trombone is a large instrument. That does not surprise me. Aren't you like 5 feet? Yeah.
Anyways,
I like it.
the more you know.
Oh, what happened to
Alright.
the map now? What I do? There we go.
I think
No?
I think that's it
guess-
so far. I guess we start sneaking.
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
You guys have the pass without a trace up, so you guys have the super stealth.
We'll start sneaking.
Sneaking.
But
Sneaky snake.
as soon as I feel like if they like pop out or something, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast enlarge on Basil.
And then I'm gonna start flexing, you know? It's like where they get their muscle, you know, they have their wings out. You know?
He's Josen.
So I'm doing the oil pouring, I assume, since I have the alchemist jug. Should we do the? What?
Give it to Basil. Me and him are gonna be in the front, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I'll hand it over to.
Also, did you identify you were casting identify on the traps
Yeah.
ritually?
I did state that.
Oh,
So she
the identify on the traps. Yeah, you can activate those. The command word is flesh rend in the abyssal language. You learn the word for it.
it was
Flesh
flesh
rend.
rend in abyssal.
That's what I say when I'm peeling an apple. Flesh rend.
it's pretty cool though.
It is pretty fucking cool.
Hey, I have to get up. I require a book across my room to get the stats on this monster.
Oh, you're right.
Because
You're not allowed.
I
Sorry.
was not expected for this to get pulled out randomly this episode. So
I've been trying to use it.
Oh, this is the perfect time to use it. Actually, it's good.
I was Basil's ace in the sleeve during the tournament. He just pulls out one and stabs somebody with it. Just puts it on him. What the fuck is this shit?
What is he saying? that's not common. Why is the sky darkening?
What kind of tournament is this?
What kind of paladin is he?
It's dark.
Again?
Mysterious.
Again? You're crazy, dude.
Again, what? What happened?
He said, I rolled a nat 1 on stealth. I'm so sorry.
Oh no! Damn. Oh, I didn't
I guess
roll
I'll
it.
roll mine now, too.
I'm just so confident.
Ooh.
I got a 34. With disadvantage.
you.
I
Fuck
rolled
I'm
an 18
gonna
and a
use
19.
my jester die.
Wait, why do we have
Use
disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
I
No,
have
we
disadvantage. I
both
have
do.
it.
Oh, because your armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have disadvantage.
Ah.
Yeah.
The first roll was an 18, but the second one wasn't that one.
I rolled a 3, but I get plus 20, so.
Fuck you.
I got 30.
28.
Oh, it's 32. I got 32.
Yeah,
11.
first time I rolled an 18. I was like,
Actually,
oh.
technically it would be 15.
Wait, why?
Oh,
But it's
you
still
were
critical.
nat one?
It's still
Yeah.
that one though. But
Yeah.
technically, if you want to the math is 15.
Technically.
If you want to math, the math. How do you pronounce that thing going on in the corner of the map?
I need a joke.
What are you talking about?
Hut
Hut
bummer. Hut bummer.
Where was everybody going to move
I guess I'd have the traps, or one of me, or my
I can take
my.
them.
Okay, you'll take the traps. I'll take the oil. I guess.
Yeah, I can take the traps in.
Cool.
How far do I have to be for you? Actually, I have. Is there a range within 60 feet of you? Okay, I have to stay within 60 feet for your warding bond.
Yeah, that. I mean, looking at the map, we should be fine to do that.
That's what you think. But I'm going in them holes. Spend
Yes,
my whole
sir.
turn digging.
That's what he said.
Those holes are my goal this session.
No mayonnaise. Mayonnaise.
No mayonnaise.
Oh,
Also,
no.
Raina, you casted Identify on those traps. You would also know that whoever sets them, whoever sets each individual one, that person is immune to that one's attack or triggering. Just that person.
Oh.
So if Basil sets that trap and says flesh rend, and then Raina goes waddling over there, she's gonna spring that trap. It doesn't differentiate for you.
Oh.
I probably should say that.
That
before
is
you guys
good
start
to
to-
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, that's very important info. Yes, that's very important
I
info.
share all that with Basil.
Yep. You guys can
maybe I'll put them
plan-
away. Yeah, we can't use them here, sadly. Unless you guys want to stand.
can.
Unless you guys want to stand over there. Back at the tree line.
No, I think between the blades, the oil, and just us attacking,
We'll probably be fine.
With my lawnmower, my weed eater, bug weed eater.
turn it on, put it over top. Yeah.
With my fucking cloak of Arrakis that I bought from my sand-colored cloak of protection. I think we'll be fine.
Oh, that's what you're saying, Arrakis.
Yeah, I'm from Arrakis. I'm a Fremen. Fremen?
Fremen.
Yeah, I'm a Fremen. My eyes are blue now, and I have a little nasal thing.
A nasal thing?
Yeah, it gives me pure oxygen, so. We moving?
Yeah, who's going where? Where was Basil going?
I'm sneaking up to the holes, and I'm gonna pour oil around them.
Sneak into the
Okay, so you're gonna-
holes.
Where are you starting?
Uh,
Oh, this.
my half elf companion would have to stay within 60 feet of me. So
Yeah,
he's
I'm
gonna-
walking up there with it, but you can ask what I'm doing last. That's perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and so I've got the oil out, and I'm just like going around, oiling it up,
We'll handle it one step at a time. Jesus, Tyler.
What? What?
get
we're
it.
just-
You gonna oil some
Oh,
more?
my
What was he
Alright,
doing
so-
again? I
Yeah,
forgot.
I did too. Something about oil, I think.
Yeah.
I was gonna die. I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my goodness.
It's turning red. Ugh.
Cardiac arrest is a thing, man.
This is like a tomato.
So Basil runs up there with the alchemist flask. Who else is doing what? What is Milo doing? All
Milo,
the stealth rolls and everything after everybody's.
are those
But you guys have
trees?
your rolls locked.
Are those trees or bushes? What's a tree and what's a bush?
You're a bush.
All these are trees. The brush has been cleared. If you see it and it looks like a brush, it's actually a tree, and that's that. All these are trees. The gray ones are rocks. Those are actually rocks, but the green ones are just different colored trees.
About to get real trimmers up in this bitch.
Ooh. I think. How tall is that rock just below Basil? Is it just like a low, flat rock, or?
Yeah, it wouldn't even be difficult terrain to climb up on it.
I'd
it's
probably-
just, it's
I'd
just a
probably-
stone space.
Yeah, I'd probably perch up on that.
So Milo's gonna run up and be on the rock.
Yeah.
While Basil runs up with the flask. And where's Nick's gonna be?
I'll just have Nyx right behind the rock. Yeah.
I don't know why I tried to move it. I'm gonna go probably to the other rock on the other side of Basil.
Okay.
And kind of like hide behind
Over
it.
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that seems good.
And last is Howard.
You know, me and
Also
my big cleft foot, my big foot I'm dragging the whole time. I think I would stay. I think I would follow Raina. I think I would actively get between that rock she's by and that little bush. So like the square below that little bush up there.
What, like here?
No, the one above Raina.
Oh,
That
here.
Yeah, like that little square beneath the bush right there. I think that's where I would get, or
Okay.
try to. And I'm sure I'm making just the loudest possible noise because I rolled in that one. So I'm like dragging my feet. I'm hitting rocks. I'm like a kid in
Right.
the wilderness, just having a good time.
Everybody else got pretty good on their stealth, correct? It was
Had
just Howard that botched the roll.
yeah, I had a
You
23.
don't gotta say it like that.
I have 32.
I think it did
I was
pretty
at
good.
28, so maybe I
What
can
was the
catch
roll?
him.
That's actually. What
That's
was the
fucking
roll
crazy.
overall for Nash though? What was his total?
15 with
15.
And that one.
with the net one. Well, we don't talk about that. I mean, come on. It's me. I'm your pal. Your pal Hal.
Pal Hal.
Kid show. Pal Hal.
Some would say I'm even shallow Hal. But
What a wild idea for a movie.
yeah, it would never be made nowadays.
That wasn't even that long ago.
I need initiatives to be rolled.
Let's go.
Yes.
And
Oh, I tossed that one. That was good.
yeah, I'll call out for them in a second.
Of course.
Let me just play some music because these birds are just chirping too much in my ear.
Yeah, well, we're about to probably start some combat, so you can amp up the music. But this was appropriate till now.
Let's do this.
I thought we were gonna like hug him.
Gonna train them?
That could still be an option. It's up to you what you do on your initiative.
That is true.
Especially if I'm really big.
Mass hug persuasion.
Bear hug. I'll actually be bigger than
Hopefully, I can cast enlarge before we have to roll. But
I need you to do what Will Smith did in Men in Black and just start stepping on all these cockroaches, these little bugs.
At first, I thought you were talking about the slap.
Oh, Chris Tucker, no. Every time he steps on one, say, "Was that your mother? Was that your brother?
Sugar.
There goes your aunt, or Auntie Kim, or whatever the fuck he says in the movie."
I just watched that recently, actually.
That fucking
Oh my
cockroach
goodness.
monster in that movie scared the fuck out of me when I was little. I think
Sugar.
It's
it was
so
terrifying.
It's good graphics on that monster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still pretty decent.
yeah.
for
I'm
a
not gonna
2000.
lie. I'm pretty sure they're putting less budget into graphics these days because there was a point where like it
hot
peaked
shit.
and now it's either plateaued or is like going down a little bit.
I think it's because people cared, and now it's just like AI is trying to
Yeah.
enter the scene. So there, people are using their best excuse to cut budget and all that shit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good for your initiative rolls. Just start with Milo. What did you get?
I got a dirty 20.
Nice. Pretty good initiative.
How dirty?
So dirty. It's so
Covered in
dirty.
mayo, or
I mean,
you gonna
in this
bathe that
situation,
chicken breast too? Oh god! So that South Park episode, you gonna pan-sear that chicken too?
Got the mayo. Basil's got the oil. I'm signing out.
We're ready.
Alright,
Oh,
it's gonna be a
I got the
good call.
tunes. I'm bringing the music.
oh my god.
Your best
All
playlist.
right.
Some
Albert's
genuine play.
initiative.
14.
What did Raina get?
12.
Nice.
Captain Oil himself.
I got 14.
Captain Oil himself.
Captain Oil.
That's a great name, actually.
Between Howard and Basil, who's got the higher dex?
He does.
I do.
Okay, so you will be 14 high.
Ooh.
Howard's
This is like
pretty high.
Diablo 2 jungle music. I like it.
It's just I looked at forest and bush music, and that's what this was.
But no, this is good. I like it.
Yeah, I love it. Feels like I'm
Whenever
in the
the
jungle
little
in Diablo 2. It's very nostalgic.
Whenever like the little flute or pan flute plays, it makes you think of like where the Lost Boys or something in Neverland or some shit.
I like that too.
Basil, I would like you to roll a d6 for me, please.
Roll good.
Wait, what did Milo get?
20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
30 point.
5.
Nice. Good job.
That could be bad.
That could be great. That's gonna be a great outcome, I hope.
So, all of a sudden, what happens is you guys all move up, as we described. Elward rustles along the ground just a little bit noisier than the rest of you. It isn't loud, but it's noticeable, where the rest of you are pretty quiet. And all of a sudden, Basil, you're looking down into the hole. You're about ready to pour the oil down. You're getting ready. And you see one of these creatures coming up towards you, trying to investigate. And you don't think it even knew you were there. It was kind of just coming up, but then it's right in front of you.
Oh.
That's the surprise round. And
Oh,
then we
shit.
go to the top of the initiative. This happened. So I will put...
So I don't get to do my enlarge spell on them. If I was
This was
waiting for something to happen. You can tell me no. It's okay.
I mean, you
No,
have
I
been.
forgot about that. You can.
Yeah, she's been holding it for like. Yeah.
No, I forgot about that. Yeah, you can do that. It will trigger that, and then that can happen. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So
This little bug's like, man, I can't wait to go to work today. What the fuck is that?
Wait, so who's surprising who?
Yeah.
this happened.
You said there's a surprise round. Who is surprising who?
This thing ends up there, but it's not going. I'm not ruling that it gets. It does not get an attack for a reason. But,
Okay.
Basil passed his stealth check. It didn't know that it was there at first. It didn't know that Basil was there. But then it comes up investigating noise that it detected, and it sees Basil now. There's, it sees him right there.
Just face to
So, like,
face.
that's the deal. Now Raina gets the enlarged person. Then we go to the top of the initiative.
I definitely have Honey I Shrunk the Kids vibes with the big ant. Like, I love it.
Right.
I'm now 13 feet tall.
Yep, now you're
Holy.
big.
Yo.
Mm.
Wait, you're 6.5 feet normally?
Yeah, I'm 6'6".
Okay, I thought you were taller than that. Gotcha.
My other guy's 7 feet.
Yes, that's what it is.
And it's gonna be right here.
Plays in the NBA.
He's a Monstar now. Everybody get up.
Body, come on. How big was Gal? He was like.
7.
Yeah, 7.
I thought he was bigger than that.
Wait, Basil's 13 feet right now? Milo is 2'9". That's amazing.
I'm like actually like a monster to you. Like kaiju.
So here's a little bit of visual. I'm gonna put a picture in
Godzilla.
the image channel.
Babe, we can hear you.
It's okay, I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. If you thought your jokes weren't landing or anything, that's what.
No, I wasn't saying anything. Ugh.
In the NPC, yeah. So this thing comes out, and it's bigger than Basil
Oh shit.
at first, and then Raina quickly gets off the enlarged person spell,
Oh,
and
damn.
Basil immediately becomes more, vertically challenging to the creature, but the creature is still monstrous, and it's got, the mandibles and the big claws, and it's, you see acid dripping out of its maw because you're so close to it. So, like, it's still gross and intimidating, but you're feeling a lot better about the size difference now.
I don't know that
was
Milo is.
definitely a good spell. And the amount of planning that went into this and trying to be careful about it, I'm going to give everybody the inspiration.
Oh shit.
If you don't have an
Did I have
inspiration,
it?
please take one. A lot of planning went into this. Maybe there
Nice.
was maybe they got alerted due to a stealth roll, but there was a lot of good planning.
Couldn't have been me, because I did perfect. Must have been the wind.
Okay, my love.
Milo is first to act.
Yeah, he is.
So
First to rise.
Does Milo can Milo see this thing's head popping out?
clearly, oh no, this thing emerged out of.
Oh, it's all the way out.
Standing above it came all the way out, but it took a double move to do it because it was squeezing through the tunnel and everything, so it didn't get an attack on top of it.
All right, Milo's just gonna gesture back to Nyx and say, "Stay down. It's not your turn yet." He's gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this son of a bitch. And then he's just gonna two arrows at the same time, just pew pew. Alright. Ooh, 14 to hit.
It's
Hits.
Okay, good.
Alright. 1, 8, 7. Nope. Missed. So that's 13 on the first. And yeah, second one hits. That's 23. And another 12 damage.
two arrows punch into the center mass of this many-legged thing, which starts writhing, screaming, and clicking in what must be pain. They're good shots. It looks hurt. Basil, you can see, it stumbles partially. It's fighting to stay up on its feet. You don't think you can take a lot more of that. Milo probably hit organs by the looks of it.
Did you get a chance to pour any of the oil? Okay. Cool.
So it took his full movement to get up there.
Yeah.
I might just stow that and pull out Curse Breaker at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. And I think that was my bonus, my actions. Yeah, I'll stay put. That's my turn.
Oh, good.
Creature lets out a more high-pitched drilling click. Milo, I'll give you a free nature check, just for the sake.
Nature. 17.
This is some sort of distress call. It is calling for assistance.
Yeah.
Follow your friends.
So I will just.
It moves like this.
Oh, the hole or the creature?
Oh, my bad.
You're right.
I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck?
I clicked and then I looked away at a book.
Yeah.
So I didn't even see.
Oh, we got bigger fish to fry. That's the whole moving.
Yeah. So the nest is actually a mimic on top of it. Let me do this.
So if I hear that and know that, I will just say, heads up, more coming.
It's gonna move there, and it's gonna open its maw, and a stream of acid is gonna fly out diagonally to hit Basil and Milo. Both must make DC. Let me see what the save is. I'll actually tell you what the save is this time.
That's nice of you.
Howard's gonna try to cast Counterspell even though he doesn't have it.
Yeah. No.
I'll throw a thumb in his mouth.
You know these things are a little bit clumsy, Milo. They're just DC 13 deck saving throws, but it's a bunch of acid damage.
Oh, let's
On the
go.
fail.
23.
Very good. What did Basil get?
12.
Oh, no.
12 years later.
I was thinking I should use my inspiration, but I don't wanna.
Basil takes
2
7 points of acid damage. Milo, you take half.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say something ridiculous, like 20 points, and I was gonna be like.
Well, if there's multiple of them just spewing on us, well,
Half a 7 is 3 in D&D, right?
I don't know.
I think it depends on DM roll. You can either round up or round down.
Yeah, do you round up or round down, Tom?
Round down.
Round down, okay. Milo's like, ow, that really hurt. Who throws a shoe?
Who throws a shoe?
Honestly.
We need that fucking roller car, roller mobile.
Uh-oh.
I'm just like. I was imagining you like really watching if any of my scales fall off.
Milo's always watching. He's got a high perception.
He's listening for the noise of the fall.
They haven't fallen yet, so...
We have to just skin Basil alive. That's the only way we can
What?
do it.
Milo's
What?
gonna... Next time Milo's in town, he's gonna buy an amethyst and drop it just to hear what the sound sounds like.
At this point, it's just the whole like closes as this one comes raging out of the earth at the sound of the distress call.
Ooh.
These two have shown up, but that is their turn. It then
Okay.
goes to the next in line, which
Me.
is Nash.
I am going to.
Heir to the throne. Next in line.
I'm going to move 2 squares up, so through the bush and then up just above the bush,
Past the tree.
right there. Oh yeah, tree. Sorry, you have to pass the tree.
It's fine.
I'm still within 60 feet of Basil, so I'm going to at level 3 cast Cloud of Daggers on the A2's hole.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's fine. Cloud of
as a-
daggers.
So as I concentrate, I have all my daggers, I just chunk them, hit the high note, and the reverberation of the high note off the blades make them spin around like little lawnmowers, and it's going to take 6d4 damage. It's being cast. Actually, let me double check just to make sure. that's how it
Yeah,
works.
give that spell a quick glance over. It's been a minute
Fill the air
since
with
you
spinning
used it.
daggers. 5-foot cube. A creature takes 44. It'll be 64 since it's level 3. When it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn.
Okay, so when I start my turn there, I'm gonna get messed up.
Okay. Yep. So doing that, he's gonna, as an action, he casts that. He's going to look over at Big Basil. Actually, you know what? He's going to look over at Reyna and say to Reyna, the word of inspiration as a bonus action. He's going to say, Reyna, they spit acid. Watch out! And you're going to feel inspired by that.
Watch
You know-
out!
So you get a 1d8 to use as bardic inspiration for 10 minutes. And that's going to be my turn, Tom.
It goes to Basil then. Big Basil.
Big Basil.
I say, we don't have time for oil, and I put it away.
You frown a little
Doing
bit
it
when you're
wrong.
doing
Are you saying that like out loud or just to yourself?
That's in my head. That's
Yeah, I like it. I like that it's
And
to
then
yourself. We don't have
I
time.
draw a
for
curse breaker.
it.
It also grows to match the size. So it's like double the size of one
Large
sword.
curse breaker.
Holy sheet.
Holy shit. And then I axe the A1 because that's
The steak sauce. If you're gonna,
Yeah,
you're
the
gonna
steak
attack the steak
sauce.
sauce.
Oh, is that the steak sauce?
That's the steak. Yep, that's the animated large steak sauce model that's making you take 2d4
4 points of barbecue sauce damage.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I missed that description of the combat. My bad.
I love it.
Yeah, I'll hit that son of a gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty wounded.
He's got to kiss the cook apron on.
Yeah.
Well, that one doesn't hit, and I'll use my second attack.
Oven mitt and
Well-
tongs. He's like, what?
And then does a 16 hit?
Does.
Nice. Okay. And then
Oh, dude.
so it's an extra D4. Plus 7. I do 17 points of damage.
Holy shit! Hell yeah, dude.
One swing.
Yeah, it drops.
I cleave the bug in twine.
You cut most all the way through it. It's maybe not a full fucking severing. It's an equal sized creature to you, but it's pretty damn close. You do a lot of damage to it. Between you and Milo, that was a lot of damage in just a couple seconds. It drops. It's writhing on the ground. I will. What are we doing?
You're right.
AC for a corpse. Concave corpse will be right there. It will be difficult terrain to climb across the large bug monster corpse.
Oh.
And is that your turn, or are you gonna move at all?
I'll cast Nah, I don't want to cast it because I'm just gonna lose concentration. I will. I mean, there's a bug right in front of me, right?
There is one. Yeah, you're adjacent to one still. That is true.
Okay, so I'll stay where I'm standing.
Okay.
I'm done. That's the end of my turn.
And then
I end my
and then
turn. There you go.
Then it's Raina's turn. Last in the initiative order.
So
Rain of
I don't know what to
Faints.
I don't know what to do now because we don't have any oil.
Hey, fucking light them up.
Yeah,
Fuck.
just attack him.
You don't need no fucking oil.
Raw.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I haven't used it yet. So I think I am gonna cast Fireball.
My computer chair spring is dying on. So now we're down here.
Oh, hi.
This
Short,
looks so comical now.
short boy. He's a short boy.
Okay, I
Computer
want
chair, that's it.
to cast Fireball.
Ooh.
But I want to try to center it, or I hit all three. If not, I want to get the big bad more, but I also don't want to hit Basil. So
Only 2 are alive.
so it's a 20-foot.
It can be done.
Like,
Yeah,
you want to
you
hit
could-
all 4 holes? All 3 holes?
Oh, is that what you meant?
Because there's only 2 of them visible right now.
Then what is this AC?
Corpse.
Okay,
corpse.
corpse.
That's a corpse.
Concave corpse.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. I don't.
I cut them in twine.
All right. Mhm.
Here, you know
Bi-
what?
Bifurcated.
You know what? Oh, you've convinced me. I'm gonna change it to corpse so that we will know.
Corpse. Oh, I like.
It's
Beautiful.
laying
I
across
like-
the battlefield.
Beautiful.
I like the typeface treatment. It's like a smiley face. Corpse.
Okay, and then I guess what is that? 5, 13, 20.
I'll fix it in a second.
No, you're fine.
So can I, if I do it in 20-foot radius, I think I can get both of them, and then part of that hole that's kind of further away. So. Yeah, I'll get like the edge of it. So just I'm like circling it like you can see.
Like top
I
right
think I
of
know
the
what you're
blood
talking about.
splash.
From like A2 to A3.
And then you're gonna get both the other holes, right? Because how much space is it? Is it 20 or?
It's 20-foot radius, so I definitely get these two, and then maybe like part of one of the holes.
Yes, I agree with that. You can definitely
Okay.
do that. Choose which hole you'd rather close.
The
Nice.
one
Jesus
close,
Christ.
the one closer. To
Okay.
A3, if that makes sense. Yeah. And then they have to make dexterity saves.
Right.
There'll be
This
some
is-
dexterous motherfuckers.
They're really fucking not, bro. I promise.
This chair sucks even more than the chair I was just in.
All right. I rolled both my saving throws, and the high roll is a 12.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay.
Don't need so much fucking fire.
I'm so
Fireball?
excited.
At least,
Yeah,
at least
I
it's
get
in the
to do
water, right?
8d6.
Is that water or is that a cloud? That's a cloud, isn't it?
The music playing?
7, 8.
I don't hear
Oh
music.
no, it's not.
It's no cloud. It's moving awfully fast. I think
Look
it's
at all
cloud.
these
wind.
dice I get to use.
Wow.
Now it is, now.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Let's
We're hunting them down and killing them in their nests.
Roll good. I'll chain you.
Ah. I dropped one. Okay. I did roll 3 ones, but it's okay.
Oof.
But I rolled 2 sixes.
Good.
Okay, so that's 6, 12. $25 points of damage. That made me really happy. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that
You
I
make
get to
me.
use this. Oh.
Is that your first fireball?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Blade erupt from behind these creatures. Basil, you're not close enough or in it to get damaged. You are close enough to feel the heat that flies from this, and you are not resistant to fire.
I thought
it
my
was very.
What the fuck?
My shield.
Is your shield fire resistant?
Yeah. You told
Is
me.
it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no. You can. Yeah, if you get breathed on directly, that might actually give you advantage on seeing. Yeah, actually, I did forget about that. Yeah, you're a little safer behind that thing. I'll
Because he
agree with
hasn't
that. You
named it yet, Tom.
still,
I've
you
named
still
it.
feel. Yeah, you still feel the warmth of this as the bugs are just like, a lot of their scales and hides are just, burned and charred by this thing. Neither of them are dead, but I mean, it was significant damage. That's for damn sure. And parts of the ground are now smoldering. I'm gonna see how bad and out of control this gets. Let's see how dry it is in this area.
There's
Whoa.
a joke. There's a joke
Let's
to
say
be
there's a
made.
chance. Some of the ground is on fire. You definitely close this one off. The terrain just gets blasted apart. It's just rough dirt and grasses that are charred and smoking now. There's a few spots that are on fire. We'll see what happens in future turns. But as of right now, it's not like a raging, grassland fire or anything like that. Is Reyna gonna move or anything?
Probably not.
Okay, that's
Gonna
fair.
stay right there, and I think I'm gonna bonus action cast my blade song.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And then I am done.
Dun dun.
You
Dun dun.
the musical note is heard once again of Reyna activating her blade song, and Milo, it's on you at the top of the initiative order.
How's A3 looking?
pretty damaged. Both of them look pretty damaged. Charred scales, some legs that aren't working like legs anymore, but they're still moving and fighting and clicking menacingly.
So I will move. That's a bonus action, right? To move my. What you call it? Hunter's Mark. Yeah, I'll move it to A3. And then I'll shoot an arrow at A3 and see what happens. Oh, so close. It's a 29 to hit.
God, yeah, that's more than double its AC. You hit this thing in the eyeball, bro.
So 8. 13 damage
And which one?
on A3.
Yeah, you shoot it in, one of its eyes, and the bolt or the arrow disappears right to the fletching, and the thing just drops and it twitches. It's dead.
Okay. I cannot move my bonus action, but I will shoot at A2 now. I'll move my... Yeah, 25 to hit.
You hit.
That's... no. What is it? Yeah. No, 9 damage. On A2.
Good job.
It is. It looks very hurt. Your arrow missed. Hit it in the carapace area around the neck, and it's twitching, but it's still moving. Now it's their turn.
Yeah, I will stay put, and I'll just say back to Nyx, I promise you'll get a turn. It's alright.
A2 takes the. If they go on the same initiative, it's going to take the Cloud of Dagger. It's two, it's
Oh, yeah. Right. That's right. Because it starts
Cloud
out the
Daggers.
Dagger.
Yeah. Yep. You can roll for that right now.
I'm just going to roll on D&D Beyond because I can't be bothered to roll 64s.
Yeah.
19 points of slashing damage.
It is cut to ribbons.
I say, fuck you.
This
Under
was
my breath.
You have things have settled down. Nothing else seems to be attacking you, as you guys very quickly dispatch of these using higher level spells and well placed arrow shots. Only one of the tunnel entrances is still clearly visible. I would imagine, as you guys would take this time to probably stamp out the fire so that a forest fire is completely evaded. However, make perception checks as you're going about this.
Do I get advantage because I'm really tall?
No, I'm not giving advantage. Scott, you clear the fire. That's fine. That's not what the rule is for.
Basil
That's not what the rule is
farts
for.
in the fire
You guys are taking the time to do that probably, and that you're gonna manage that.
I got
or
8.
something.
11.
9.
4.
Wow.
Not
We're
great.
good.
So 11 was the high roll.
You guys put out the fires. Everything appears to be fairly quiet. You're not attacked. That's what you notice.
Good. Very good.
I guess by this time, I enlarge would have wore off.
How long
Is
does it
it
last?
a minute?
Oh, minute.
Yeah,
minute.
at this point, it goes away. But you're not in initiative. You're not in a fight, and it doesn't appear like there's anything attacking you.
I guess I'll go look at the hole and see how big it is. Like,
It's big enough to where like you and Milo can easily like go down it,
Oh,
but the Ankegs would have to squeeze through it going their normal
okay.
going through like the tunnel.
So me and Milo can go down at the same time. Okay.
It's pretty good.
I'll just turn around. I'll be like, we can venture in there. These beasts weren't that difficult.
Well, I mean, yeah, but we're also, we're badass, so maybe it's not just because they're easy to deal with. We're
I'm
badass.
not trying to insult our ability or anything. I'm just saying, like, maybe we should go in.
Well, yeah,
'Cause
probably. There's probably just gonna be a lot more in that hole over there.
Yeah,
Or in
maybe
the
they have a
deeper
queen or
tunnels.
something that we can kill.
Ooh,
Milo's
we
going.
can marry you off to her.
Yeah.
Ooh, a marriage alliance.
Milo's gonna go inspect the corpses, just for any kind of information that is valuable to our mission.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
Survival. Ooh, 22.
Very nice.
What would you like to harvest from the Sankey?
Ooh, I can harvest.
There's a good chance you can probably do it.
Oh.
You can get the scales, the mandibles. You can get specific organs that might be for like high-end rituals that you don't know about, like Ankeg eyeballs or the acid glands. All that shit is at your disposal. You get a very good survival roll. You get a lot of pieces of this Ankeg that are harvestable that might go up for market. You don't know.
I would say the mandibles.
You definitely get those fairly intact. Between the three corpses, you get a intact set of mandibles from an Ankeg. It could be used for a variety of things to a correct vendor. For you, if you later become aware of something to make.
How big are the mandibles compared to my 2'9" body?
See if I got a description.
Because these things were like 6 foot or taller, right?
Well, they're probably at least 10 feet if they're
One
taller.
of those mandibles is like a scimitar to you.
Nice. I like it.
Looking at the size of this shit, man, you're a little halfling. Yeah, one of those mandibles in your hand would be like a scimitar.
Yeah,
in size. You can't wield it like that right now, but that's the size.
I tuck them into my my secret quiver parchment, not parchment, but what's the word? It starts with a B.
Scroll case.
Nope. I put them in my quiver.
You knock the arrow. Oh.
And then
You have a magic quiver too.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, to hold larger things. Yeah.
So I just say, are we good to go down? I'm opening the floor for discussion.
I'm ready to enter the hole.
I mean, it seems that's the yeah. There's one left, right? So let's go.
Could you cast light down there? How would use your gem of blinding?
Yeah, I can
whatever.
use my gem of brightness. I'll as a. So you want me to take lead point? I'll take
Sure.
it. I ain't afraid. So I'll use the first command word, which causes the gem to shed bright light in a 30-foot radius around me, and then it extends 30 feet further with a dim light. So initially, 30 feet easy vision, 60 feet dim vision if you're not dark visioned. This effect doesn't expend a charge, so it doesn't use a charge up, and it lasts until I use a bonus action to repeat the command word or until I use another function. So I just pull out the gem, and for the first command word, I'll just say
Sunflower.
light bulb. Actually, no, I won't say light bulb because they don't exist. I'll say illuminate.
Flame on.
Yeah, flame on. I say flame on. Hell yeah, flame on, and it'll brighten us with the aura, and I will take the lead, and I'll look back to the party dramatically and say, Follow me.
Come with me if you want to live.
As I step into the hole.
I'll follow him. He's super inspiring. He's like,
You gotta essentially crawl down. You can't like stand. You gotta like crouch down.
Fuck.
It'll
go
open
down.
up.
Maybe
But you
Milo
can-
should take the
can-
lead. Milo.
Well, I mean, even if I'm in the lead, you still have to crouch, right?
Well, yeah, but
Do I have
You're
to crouch, or
faster.
can I like stand up and like be ready with my bow?
Yes, you can if you're going down there because you're not like 6 foot.
Okay,
tall.
yeah, sure. I'll go first then, and I'll be like,
Oh wait, is Basil still?
no, his enlarge would have dropped. By
yeah,
now.
his enlarged
That was a
gone.
minute long. Yeah, that was a minute.
I was like, that would be insane. He could just
No, he
dig
can't-
the
no, he
hole
can't
out.
Like that, yeah.
Tony Robbins hungry.
But yeah, Milo, as you're ahead of me, I think as Hazel's kind of crawling through or crouching through, he's got the gem in one hand. He's got his magical blink back dagger in one.
Nice.
He's following, ready to shank you. I mean, ready to follow you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Oh, where'd she go? Right up.
I'm
And
right
just
here.
starts shouting in the tunnels. Rena!
Hello. We're gonna fucking
Right.
die.
We're exterminators.
Oh,
So
no.
Reyna casts invisibility. Milo's got his dagger and the glowstone out, or is it Howard or Nat?
No,
I got
that's-
I
yeah.
got the dagger and the
Okay.
glowstone.
Milo's got his bow ready.
Yeah, I'm
Milo
out front
same
with my
darkness.
bow, just like to the
Okay.
side, like
Okay, so
yeah.
that's fine. And then
I'm crawling.
everybody can make a perception check as they're moving down
I'm using
into
my
the
wisdom.
actual tunnel.
I'm using my
Okay.
inspiration.
Perception.
I'm gonna use
Ooh.
my.
Ah, digging it down.
Dirty 20.
21.
15.
I roll a 19 and an 18, so
Nice.
my luck is changing. Hopefully,
For the better.
it's because I'm in tunnel. I'm in hole mode right now, so I'm gonna do better.
Whole mode.
Hold on, what are we doing? Sorry.
Perception.
Okay. So that's 31.
Holy shit!
I used my bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah,
I rolled an 8 on it.
this guy using my gifts for the better of the team.
31. What is your perception bonus? Your normal perception bonus?
It's just 3, but I rolled a 17. And then my 8 for the bardic, and then the 3.
So 28.
28.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
just
28.
kidding. I can't do math.
That's all right.
It's okay.
You added
That's
3.
still super high. I was like
Yeah, no,
31.
that's
Holy
high.
shit.
Yeah, you added
So
3 for us.
it's very
Just kidding.
quiet, very quiet down here. Howard and Basil, you both pick up, and Reyna too. You three pick up, what sounds like one of these creatures in odd breathing patterns. It almost sounds like they're under stress, or under pain, or
Scared.
under some type of physical labor of some kind. It sounds like not a creature that is in 100% fighting fit condition. Reyna, you detect that whatever's down there doing this, it's not alone. It sounds like lots of things are moving in some chamber below in the tunnel. You hear the sounds of small things in addition to this much larger thing laboring, with its clicking and its breathing in inhuman and really unnatural creature manners. You haven't really heard anything quite like this. And you guys go down, about 15 feet, and Milo, the tunnel hangs off to the right, and it looks like it kind of arcs down further into the earth, and it goes around the bend. And you don't see what's around the other bend, but you can hear this labored breathing. You don't hear all the other shit though. But I'll stop you there, and then you guys can do whatever.
Did I hear this stuff with a dirty 20?
You heard the breathing. What was your total? The dirty 20.
Yeah,
You
just
heard
dirty
the
20
breathing.
total. Yeah.
Only Reyna heard the the many sounds.
Okay.
I'll just tap on someone's shoulder and be like, bleh. There you go. I said it all.
Bleh. So, pass without a trace is an hour. Would we still have it? Because that battle didn't last very long, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That scared me for a second. The music changed.
Yeah.
I found a playlist called Onkeg Tunnels. So
I
we're
love
in
it.
baby.
I love it. So I would just like as quietly as possible remind everybody like we can still do this like very, very quietly. So we still have pass without a trace if we want to like sneak up on this chamber, whatever it is, and see what's going on before we decide like all out attack. My like out of game, my concern is that there's like a human in here, or like they've captured someone, or yeah. So we have passed without a trace, so we can stealth our way the
That
rest
noise
of the
scared
way.
me.
And I'm invisible, so I have advantage.
And I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
bright ass light bulb.
Is there light ahead, Tom, or is it still pretty dark?
No.
Okay.
No, it's dark. The only light is coming from that.
Okay.
I think if you say that to us, I think I'll look to Basil and say sorry, and I'll use the command. Hold my hand, Basil, and I'll use the command word to turn the light off so we're all in darkness now.
I just start screaming. No.
But I turned the light off. But with my dark vision, I'll whisper back to you, Milo, or to everyone. I'll just say, "All right, I think I got this stealth thing down now.
I hope so.
No worries."
Reyna notices when the light goes out, the scuttling of the many things slows down and ceases.
Ooh.
Breathing is still a little bit heard,
Yeah.
but scuttling sound kind of stops when he dismisses the light.
Okay, guys, I think light might attract them.
What? Bugs?
It got
No.
really quiet. Yeah.
Basil, you need to get some goggles like Milo.
Next town. Next town. It's okay. Next town.
Okay, next time it's on the docket.
All right. I got a 29 for stealth.
Oh, we're rolling stealth. Oh, this is gonna go great.
I assumed we were, yeah, since I was rolling that. Oh no!
No, you
Is it
did
another
not.
one?
No.
Is
you
it
did
really?
I
not.
swear to God. Look
Oh
at
my
this shit.
god! That's 3 in a row for stealth.
Look at this shit.
No.
Gotta adjust.
Holy shit, dude!
And I assume the choo-choo train was moving further down the tunnel with Milo in front, Howard with second guard, Basil and Reyna bringing up the rear. It was just going to be like around the tunnel, and that was what's going to happen.
That was just to
That was that,
slowly go
Okay.
through and.
Okay. All right.
Hey, 4 times the charm.
So here's what happens. You come around the tunnel. Milo, it looks like 15 feet ahead. It opens up into a large chamber. I need you to make a perception check, and it's just a normal one because there's no light, but you have dark vision.
What is that? 14.
The chamber opens up ahead, and it looks like it's been partially, hollowed out to fit, multiple of these kegs and possibly. It goes out perhaps maybe like 35-ish feet, and you see what looks to be one laying in the corner opposite you, and it looks like there's another tunnel going upwards near them. Probably where one of the other holes was above the surface that got closed. You only see the one, but it's really big. It's in the shadows looming, and you don't see or hear anything else. You don't see any. It all kind of blends in. And behind you is Hallward. Now, how far in do you go? Do you go all the way to where it opens up, or do you kind of stay back 5-10 feet after you round the bend and see what's there?
I think
All this is happening so quick.
once I see this, I will quickly relay to them. I only see one of them. That doesn't mean there's not more.
Okay.
And then I will go, like, if we're in a tunnel and it opens up, I will go right to the head of the tunnel and stop
Opening?
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And how closely does Hallward follow after Milo?
Sorry, so how far ahead did you go? Well,
Just right where the opening is to the chamber, like right at the end of the tunnel.
I'm pretty sure Hal would have enough common sense to let the little man run a little bit further ahead than.
Okay.
So I think I maybe like 30 feet, like nothing crazy, but enough space for him to run forward and run back.
Yeah, the tunnel only goes out about 20 feet. So if you stay 30 feet out, you're gonna be behind the bend, staying behind the bend.
Oh no, I would want to be able to keep him in sight. So
Okay,
I would go
okay,
just
okay,
around
so,
the
alright,
bend,
that's
barely around the bend.
There's no matter if you didn't know what the geography looked like. That's fine. So you come around the bend. What were stealth rolls thus far? Because multiple people have now moved.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
I think
You know,
mine,
that one.
I think mine was
That one.
23, I think is what I said.
All right. Okay, 23. You're pretty quiet. Basil and Reyna are bringing up the rear guard behind Hallward. Okay. What did you guys get on your stealth?
27.
Dirty 20.
Okay, those are all right.
Natural one for 15.
15.
It's statistically improbable.
I'm about to go play the fucking lottery.
Well, you're losing.
The reverse
Hold on.
lottery.
Shit.
The chamber looks
Damn, what
like
is it
it's
eating?
yeah, you don't. They don't seem to detect you. Yeah, you're not that. Yeah, you're not. You're not. Yeah. What? Yeah. The maybe the Ankeg sentries that attacked you earlier were higher in perception, something. But you stumble against the wall and scrape, the hilt of your sword against the wall of the cavern, and but no one detects you. Milo, you're standing right at the entrance going down. It looks like there's a very bloated Ankeg laying curled up into the corner of the room with its face kind of to you. It's moving along. You only got a 14 on your perception, so that's really all you can see. The ground is very there's lots of like debris down here. There's bones down here. It's tough to see. This is a very not good place that you're in. It's very cramped, and you're under the ground in an insect lair.
Oh, okay. There's something I want to do. I don't know if it's going to be the right thing or the wrong thing. So, sorry, I may have missed this. There's a chamber on the other side. Is there another path?
Yeah, it looks like there's another tunnel across the room, the 35 feet length of the room. It's about 20 feet wide, 35 feet in.
And so in this entire chamber with my 60-foot, I just see the one.
It looks like brown ground with patches of, different dirt, rocks, grass, bones, rubble, and then the bloated Ankeg in the corner that does not seem aware of you at all.
Okay.
There's some like dead roots coming in from the roof, from vegetation that's not there anymore, things like that.
I would turn around and go back close enough to where I could whisper to them and just say, this is what I see. I relay everything you just said. And Milo will add, completely uneducated, it's very possible that I know nothing. I really know not a whole lot about onkegs. It's very possible this is like the queen and they're pregnant and a bunch of babies might come out if we attack. I don't know how this works, but there's nothing else in the space. So should we just attack? I mean, it's our I'm whispering, by the way. I am not like yeah. I mean, at this point, our plan is to get rid of them, right? So,
Well, first we tell them congratulations, and then we kill them.
I don't think I'm going to say that. Maybe we say that after the first shot.
I think if once we attack the queen, the pregnant one, I think probably more onkegs will come to the aid.
Well, that's what how do you guys feel about me like throwing out the orb and casting sunlight on the other side of the space?
I like that.
And maybe they get attracted to that while we focus on the queen. Yeah, I mean that was my initial thought.
That's pretty cool.
Okay.
How far do you think you can throw it? Do you want some inspiration?
What? How far was it from one path to the next path? I thought it was pretty close.
35.
Yeah. I think I could do 35. I don't think you need to use that. But, I mean,
Okay.
To each his own.
You got this, pal.
So, I will go back to the mouth and just kind of usher everyone towards me. And I guess my first action is to throw the orb and shout sunlight on the other side of the space to the opening of the next path.
So you're gonna create sunlight in this the enclosed room.
Yes.
Done. You light this chamber up, absolutely, and a couple things are gonna happen.
I'm excited.
Number one. Is that's a once a day or a once a 7-day thing?
Yes, I'm
the
doing.
daylight-
Yeah, I'm doing the
daylight-
full.
daylight's-
I'm doing the full blown like daylight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. Daylight's a big deal. That's a good spell. Yeah, it's gonna fill the whole chamber. That's like 60 foot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. All right. So here's what's gonna happen. Number one, you now get a better look at what's happening now that shadows are no longer clinging to the room, obscuring your vision. The creature moves too, as light from this magical spell now fills its home. You realize as it moves, it's sitting on many eggs, and it begins to look in your direction. I'm gonna rule just for the sake of sense. These things have blind vision, or not blind vision. These things have dark vision, tremor sense, and Milo is standing right there. There's no way it's not aware of you at some extent that it's there. However, it is very surprised. So we're gonna roll initiative, and Milo has a surprise round on the creature because of this. I am gonna say that. And one more thing happens: the ground. We thought a lot of it was ground. Lots of small scuttling.
Ooh, Jacob's favorite.
Their shells blending in with the fucking terrain. A lot of that was not terrain. Creatures are swarmed together, traveling in tightly clustered packs, milling about the room, scuttling and surprised by the sudden assault on their home. Uh, what they do in future turns you don't know, but they are all dazed and disoriented from this happening. So bright is it. And let's roll some initiatives. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Why don't we take our bio breaks?
Yeah,
We
that's a
haven't
good
done
call.
that. We can take a very late one.
Yep.
I'm sorry that it's so late for that. And yeah, we'll take our break and we'll be right back to anyone that's watching. Give us 5 minutes. welcome back. We left off with our 4 adventurers and Nyx going down into the tunnel. Actually, maybe Nyx is waiting above.
Yeah, Nyx is behind a
Wait,
rock
like
still.
That's good. Gotcha. Nyx waited. The 4 adventurers went down into this Ankeg tunnel. The last opening remaining for the others were closed by the blast and the destruction of the combat above the ground. Using the daylight spell and taking note and being stealthy, Milo and Halward have revealed that this is in fact a pregnant Ankeg and her nest. Many swarms of newly hatched little swarmlings are all over in this room, and that is where we left off. The daylight has surprised the room. Milo caught everyone off guard. The daylight has surprised this last remaining Ankeg and all the babies that are in the room, and we'll take initiatives down. So starting with Milo, what did you get?
Shit. 19. 1 second. I'm not on the right screen here.
Probably a good number.
Yeah, it was a 19.
The roll was a 19.
Yeah, 23.
And what did Halward get? Nash.
That's a good fucking question. I think it was. I rolled a 9, so 13. That's right. Yeah, I rolled a 9, so 13.
Basil.
19. I rolled an 18 plus 1. Did you hear me?
I did. Yep, I took it down. And what did Raina get?
12.
Oh, okay.
Milo, what'd you get?
19.
23.
Yeah, Milo's gonna.
Oh,
Alright,
he-
so
Yeah, Milo.
So, first and foremost, Milo, you get a surprise round, as I said. The daylight usage in this environment, on top of catching everything off guard, laid out perfectly. You deserve a surprise round. And then you're also first, so you're going to have a field day with this. This creature here, you are, as a ranger, also with your father's book, this is a pregnant Ankeg. It is a quarry for people like your father and even lesser level agents of protecting, safeguarding the lands from creatures like this. As a bonus action for this battle, you may make a nature check, add your proficiency to glean abilities and things out of what you're facing. This is a creature, you are in its lair, and you recognize that this is not a normal Ankeg or a situation as you are on the front line. This is a special encounter, and you have that ability for the remainder of the combat.
A 12 for nature?
Are you using your bonus action on the surprise round to do this?
Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't be. I would actually use...
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, so... I will Hunter's Mark the pregnant Ankeg.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
You
remembered.
Do I forget? We lost music.
But I'm just
Oh, no,
celebrating
it was
the
just quiet.
successes.
There we go. And then I will attack with two bow attacks. Oh, that's not great. Hopefully they're very large. 13 to hit.
They are very large. He's not able to move very well. The arrow snaps against the natural carapace of the creature.
Damn.
Did not clear its AC.
Okay. Second.
There's no map, is there?
There is no map.
Okay, I just want to double check. You're
Second.
still streaming the other one.
Second arrow.
Oh, yeah,
I
my bad.
will.
My bad.
No, that's my bad. I will switch back. Second arrow is a 27 to hit.
Jesus.
That absolutely sinks.
All right.
Streets of
7. Shit. 18 damage.
Oh shit, nice.
Creature cries out, pain as an arrow sinks into the thick carapace. It twitches and clings to the eggs even still. Now it faces you and looking right at you. Despite being surprised, it does. You can tell that it recognizes you as the foe and the one that did that, as you're the only one there.
Yeah.
That's your surprise room.
How far is
No
it
one
from
else.
me?
30, about 30 feet.
30 feet.
30
Okay.
to 25 feet, because it's very big, but the room is 35 feet.
Yeah.
So it's about 25 feet from you.
Okay.
And that's it for the surprise round. Because you're in the forefront, I gave you the surprise round. Now, as you're looking about this chamber, Milo realizes that a lot of these babies, the swarms, you don't feel that those are attackable monsters. Like, if I had a grid, if I had a mapped out grid, these wouldn't be swarms that I would be placing on the board. Setting foot in that room is going to be tricky if those things want to get on you. You think that that the babies are going to have to be dealt with more meticulously, like rather than just swinging or shooting at them. There's so many of them and they're moving so around. They are not a creature to attack, is what you would feel.
Okay. I will, just as a free action, shout behind me and say the floor is riddled
Lava.
with babies. Yeah, the floor is riddled with babies. Probably don't step foot in there, or, do what you can with them. And then I will shoot 2 more arrows at the big one.
Absolutely.
26 to hit.
It's
11 on the first one.
Nice.
Ooh, not great. That was a 12 to hit, so I miss on the second one.
so 11. You did 11 damage on the first one.
On that first one, yep.
The other arrow missed. Yeah,
Yep.
another arrow breaks against the, one of the shin, armor, carapaces of this chitinous monster, as it menacingly clicks at you.
And I will
I am-
slink back about 10 feet.
Up the tunnel.
Yeah, back into the tunnel, yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're further away. It can still see you, but it can. But it's pretty far away.
Okay. And I think that's all I got. Hi. Yeah.
Howard is.
I think Basil's,
Are
Basil's before me.
I know. I'm
Oh.
asking a question about your placement. Are you all the way back? Or you were behind?
Yeah, I was like
Milo?
at the bend. I was like at the
So
bend
you
of
were
the
at the
tunnel.
bend. All right. Yeah. So you were at the bend. All right. You were. Okay. I am going to spend.
Stay it. Say the word legendary action. I fucking
I
hate
am,
it.
I am spending 2 of them. I am going to shoot so much acid in a 60-foot line up that tunnel.
He's gonna spew on us.
Both Halward, yeah. So the creature looks at you just like you surprised it the first time, or there would have been a response. The second time, it turns at you and it just you see its maw click, and you saw these things shoot. It shoots a torrent, a much bigger and more corrosive-looking torrent than the other one, and with much more velocity. Both of you must make Dex saving throws.
Let's go. Dex.
Come on, money maker Mike.
Ooh, 13.
Is that a 1 or a 7? Hold on. That's a 7. Okay, so it's gonna be Dex saving throw is gonna be a 15.
Okay. You made it. Milo did not.
Oh.
Ooh!
You know why I made it, Milo? Because as Milo's running back, I said, and the acid comes out, I said, no!
Good news. I rolled low.
Say it, don't spray it.
Milo, you take 9 points of acid,
Okay.
and Howard, you take half.
It's a 4. So 2,
And-
because then Basil will take 2, because we still have the warding bond, right?
Correct. Yes, that is how it actually works.
Oh yeah.
Then Basil gets to. It's Basil's turn.
Hal,
it's
you
my
have
turn?
Hal, do you have a +7 to Dex saving?
I sure do.
Holy shit, dude.
+1 for my cloak of protection.
Oh.
I'm dexterous as fuck.
Yeah.
And charismatic as fuck. I just don't use that.
I don't think I can see. It's
You
not. It's
Well, the sunlight. orbs.
Sunlight.
Hear it.
oh.
Yeah, the
something.
orb's up. Yep.
We gotta get
Yeah.
that shit. We can't leave that in here
Yeah,
anyways.
you're still around the vent, so you don't see like the chamber, but you see the acid hit the wall in front of you, and it's bubbling.
Okay. Then I
You
will.
get the gist of what's happening.
Yeah, I'll step around the bend. How far am I from the opening?
When you step around the bend, you are about 20 feet from the opening. So Howard's right there at the wall, and then Milo is like 10 feet from the opening.
Okay, so I probably can't get into position to do anything right now. Like to melee, they're probably too far. So I'll cast Bless, and up to 3 creatures I can see. I'll bless Milo, Howard, and I'll bless Reyna. And then I will, I'll soldier forward 10
Is
feet.
bless concentration?
Yeah, but warding bond is not concentration. So
So
Oh, it's not. Oh shit. Cool.
Milo and Basil are kind of right up in the front there.
yeah.
Howard's at the back. Reyna is invisible around the bend still.
Oh shit! I can't target her because I can't see her.
Yep.
So I'll target myself with bless.
Haha.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
You can't see me.
Wait,
Yeah,
aren't
and
you
then-
with her in the path? I don't understand.
Well, he can't see her visibly, so he can't target her because the creature's
Maybe,
invisible.
yeah.
Understood.
1 second. 1 second.
Okay.
Gotta look up something really quick.
I forgot she was invisible.
Can't wait to run into this tunnel and like barrel dive through like Max Payne, slow motion.
Yeah.
Just shoot my crossbow and throw my dagger at the same time, and then just ragdoll across the floor into the bugs.
You're bugging. Yeah.
What'd
Yeah, I
you just
wanted to
What'd you
bless
just say,
myself
Tyler?
anyway.
You're what?
You're bugging.
Bugging.
Bugging. Yeah. I wanted to bless myself anyways, but I thought I should give it to Reyna. But now I-
Raina's too busy on her phone. I didn't know they had smartphones in D&D.
it's a fancy spell book.
I got locked out of my bank account. Give me a
Oh,
minute.
I hate that.
He never, yeah. Star never, ever does that. There has to be.
He
Yeah.
doesn't fucking like us, guys. We make too many whole jokes.
He liked
Oil
the whole
jokes.
There's
He
just so,
likes
there's
that.
just so many holes
need
in
this other
D&D.
code?
Why are there so many
Yes.
holes in D&D?
It is the lair monster's turn.
Uh-oh.
So we don't talk about the mechanics of the game too often in terms of like how it looks in battle, but when the other Oncakes shot acid, you guys noticed that like the maws stopped dripping, the glands seemed to cease. That's because those creatures have a recharge on the acid. They can't use it. This does not apply for
on kegs,
Ooh.
defending their eggs. Apparently, their glands are in overdrive. She shoots another line of acid
You
down
too.
this.
Oh, she gets 2 attacks? With
Oh,
No,
this
no,
no,
shit?
she did a. First one was a legendary attack. It was at
Gotcha.
the end of your. Yeah, I
Alright.
had to spend a bunch of legendaries to do it.
So another
Wanna make
deck
a-
save?
Yes, you.
I'll make
three
a-
made-
I'm about to make a cringe joke, but she's
You guys
really
are
giving
blessed.
us that. Ugh.
Oh no.
You guys are blessed, by the way. So you get a.
Oh yeah, hashtag blitz.
We get what?
You get a
You get a
D4.
D4.
Oh, D4.
Hell yeah, brother. So 16.
9.
Dex,
I rolled a 4 on your on the D4.
I got a 17.
17 as well.
16. Hell yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I got a 3.
You all passed. It is
0.
8 points of damage.
That's half?
I already have it.
Wow.
I rolled a lot higher this time.
So I take
You
4.
notice the
I
stream
take
of
12.
acid. The stream of acid hurts a lot from the queen. She's a little bit bulkier than the other boys.
Basil's soaking up some of this acid damage from her. Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
And it is clicking at you menacingly. It stays exactly where it is, and it huddles its eggs, and its maw is still dripping, like it's challenging you to get the fuck out or prepare to die. One of the two, you know. And then it's on to hell. That's my
I
whole
passed my concentration check for this
Oh yeah. Okay, that's right. Oh, that's,
I
dude, I'll tell you right now, that bless helped. You guys pass saving throws because of it.
I don't want to stay in this fucking tunnel, but so did you say earlier if I jump onto the little bugaboos, they can attack me, or I thought
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I was letting you guys know more or less. There are so many of them. They're not a swarm meant for you guys to start wasting attacks on. Being in that room is going to
That's
be
fine.
a hazard. Is what I was hinting at.
I look up to this guy and say, Basil, bless up. You're gonna take some of his damage. And I run through the tunnel. I want to get into the bigger chamber. I don't want to like fucking Leroy Jenkins just straight into her. So as I squeeze, I have 30 feet of movement. So as I squeeze past Basil and Milo, and then whenever I attack as a College of Swords Bard, I get extra 10 feet of movement. So I'll have 40 feet of movement with this attack.
Okay, so yeah, you
So
can
I-
get right into the room.
Yeah, I want to get into the room and like, if I can, get to the left of the tunnel, just so
Yes.
I'm like not in the way of anyone else.
Yes.
And then I will throw my blink bag dagger. I throw it once, it'll teleport back, and I'll throw it again. So I get 2 attacks against this. This has got the queen. Queen
Yep, yep.
B is Beyonce. First roll is going to be. Oh baby, Jesus Christ. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit. It
Ooh,
bangs against
okay.
the chickness armor.
So as the dagger like bounces and flips through there, I'll summon
you
it back
get
and just
that.
I'll side throw it with my arm. I'll do a cool little curve the dagger action.
I hope you hit.
Oh baby, it's a beautiful boy. Dirty 20.
Hits.
Yeah, and I will pump a bardic inspiration into that to do a defensive strike. So I'm going to,
Okay.
as it hits, I'll soak up some AC from it. So the damage is going to be. Another D8. That is a D10. A D8. Oh shit! It's gonna be 19 points of piercing damage, 7 of which I get as an armor class. So my armor class is 25 right now.
Oh!
So yeah, as
Yeah.
so as I like curve the dagger, it chips, and like as it teleports back, it like brings a chitinous little piece with it, and I like hold on to it in the dagger as like a little shield.
Yeah, you like blasted it right near the eye and took out like part of the orbital scales where that is, and like its eye is all fucked up now. It can still see you, but like you can tell that was a different hit.
Yeah.
It's not happy about that. Is that the
And
end
the-
of your turn?
And then I will look over at my heroic man down the tunnel. I'll poke my head around and say, well, I won't say nothing, but I'll say, I'll cast healing word at level 2 for Basil. I'll say, Basil. I'll do a thumbs up at you. So you're gonna get it's gonna be 10 points of healing back to you.
Nice. You also, you guys also get the D4 on attack rolls.
That's a
So, like,
I'm not gonna go back on it.
Well, yeah. Just,
Yeah, that's my turn, and I will remember this.
The end of your turn.
I end
Next
my
game.
turn.
Nah,
Okay, let's do it.
It's your move, Kaiba.
At the end of Hell's turn, he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
You get a D4 with that?
I'm gonna add the D4 to it too. So,
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes, sir. 24, 25 actually, technically 25.
Many of these immunitive little small baby ankeglings scuttle along your feet and up your leg, but you are able to brush them and pick them off or stomp them in some cases.
Do a little river dance.
Yeah, you are not afflicted at all.
Oh yeah, I do a little river dance to get them off my shoes.
I spend a legendary action.
Oh yeah.
The Queen Ankeg scuttles in pain and burrows down directly underneath the earth and disappears from view, leaving a mound of earth in front of you. Clearly hurt. Reyna's turn.
Are all the eggs still there?
Her eggs are now. She would have went to the corner of the room and then burrowed downwards, not down into her eggs, destroying her eggs. Good call. She didn't go directly down.
So
Good
the
call.
eggs are still
That's fair.
visible, but she's gone.
Yeah. She left
Ooh.
her eggs for the
Milo,
night.
you don't need those eggs.
Well, I don't want them.
They're not sunny side up. You can't cook with them.
Reyna, you've been waiting around the corner. All pandemonium is broken loose by the sounds of it in that room. There are shrieks and the movement of earth and corrosive acid sprays sounding. People calling out in pain as their flesh is burned. It is your turn. You are around the bend and invisible.
I think I'm just gonna peek out and throw some magic missiles.
The queen has burrowed down and you do not see her, sadly.
Okay.
You see a bunch of eggs unattended.
Can I throw one at an egg? What if missiles at an egg?
You could throw, like, how many missiles are we talking?
I'm only doing first level, so it'd be 3.
I mean, you could have 3 missiles target 1 egg. I would allow that. Here, I'll roll to see how many eggs there are. Actually, it looks like there's 12 eggs there.
Ooh.
Like decent-sized eggs,
Fireball.
not like chicken-sized eggs.
Fireball in this
Chicken
small area?
No, they're not chicken-sized eggs. They're pretty fucking big eggs because these are large
Like-
sized.
It's like the Godzilla movie eggs. Down on the subway.
Why not? I don't care. We're just gonna destroy the eggs. Well, if they hatch.
Are you casting fireball?
No.
Oh,
Dude, we
I
got
thought that
resistance
was a why
I
not?
don't.
I cast fireball and I fucking love it.
You should do it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that would be so fucking
It's
Helldivers.
We're all
You
in a
got
tunnel,
this.
aren't we? Are we all in a tunnel?
I'm out and about, but I got my magic resistance necklace on, so I ain't tripping. And Baz is gonna take half my damage anyway, so I'll be perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine. I'm ready. He gave me the wrong warden bond to the
Honestly,
wrong person.
The way Howard's been champing the next saves, fuck it.
Why not? I cast fireball. I mean,
Just
we're
like
not
me.
we're not telling you not to. I'll tell you that much.
I could take it.
You know what? There's so much chaos going on. Why not?
Yep.
Yes, yes.
D&D baby.
It's supposed to make dexterity saves, but
The eggs?
Howard's the only one that would have to make the dex save throw. The rest of you are far enough away.
Oh boy.
You can't target the eggs.
That's about to be me in a second right here. That's about to be me.
Oh, you got a
Okay, so
plus
I-
7 though. You good?
Against being charmed.
So yeah, just a normal dexterity save.
Here we go. I got a
What you
D4
do
to
is
add
you
to
get-
this anyway.
Yeah, you get your bless. There is good news. Watch, this actually kills it. Oh no, it can't because
No.
Basil will take half of it.
Yeah.
it can't.
26 damn. 26.
Oh,
You save.
huge.
He saves, so you take half.
And then Basil take half of that half. So
Yeah.
perfect.
Take a quarter.
I'm feeling alive. I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm dead again.
I'm just like standing far back, just like screaming.
She rolled some damage because she's counting with her finger.
Yep.
When I planned this encounter, Reyna did not have the fireball spell.
29 points of damage.
Hell yeah. So that's
We
what.
take 15 or 14, and then
14.
we take 7.
So we take 7 each.
Eggs are destroyed by the looks of it.
Woo!
A lot of the room, which was scuttling with life, isn't.
Fireball.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a great
Scorched
use of
earth,
fireball.
motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie.
Scorched earth.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my inspiration on the saving throw.
Oh, for concentration?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
shit, I forget to make a save every time you do that
16.
fucking. You take damage.
I pass. I pass. Okay. We're good for
Yeah.
now.
And then I'll go and hide behind the corner again.
She just
I'm
lets out this
done.
Kamehameha and just whoop.
Yep.
Yeah, I imagine I just went.
Hell yeah.
And all the eggs are destroyed?
yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Scorched earth.
That's gonna be
That's gonna piss Mom off.
yeah, it's gonna be
She'll come
angry
back.
mama.
Yeah,
She shouldn't have chosen self-preservation. Fuck her.
Did it also hit the little bugs that were on the ground
Yeah,
as well?
a lot of them.
yeah.
You feel like any lair bullshit due to those is gonna be diminished for sure.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
The lair took a hit, as you like to say.
Oh yeah.
That's the end of Rena's turn, I think.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
2 fireballs, 1 session. We're living.
Oh no. I've never felt so free before.
that I am gonna.
She enrages.
I am gonna say that. No, I'm gonna say that.
Oh, and that breaks your.
Oh,
invisibility.
that does break your invisibility.
Yeah, it's not greater invisibility.
Yeah, it's just regular. So if you cast a spell, it breaks it.
It's
Oh,
my
if I
Milo's
cast
turn.
any spell?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Greater invisibility, I think it's concentration.
What does Milo
Well,
see?
this
Just
one, invisibility is concentration.
Oh.
Yeah, up to an hour.
The smoke and fire have cleared.
Breathe.
It looks like the eggs have been melted. There's still that burrow hole where the queen went, and that's all you see. You could go into the room and look down the hole, or you can ready an action. Those
Yeah.
are the common.
how close is Reyna to me?
Reyna was just around the bend, right? Like, she's not that close.
I'll get close enough to give her a high five as a free action. And just tell her that was fucking cool. And then I will ready my bow for when the queen comes back.
It is Basil's turn.
Oh, is the queen anywhere?
Hmm.
Look.
Use the oil, Basil!
Oh, interesting idea. I get the oil from my thing, and then I start spreading it around.
Well, there was a hole she went into,
She's in a hole.
right?
Oh,
yeah,
she went in
she
the hole?
burrowed. She burrowed. Burned that
Okay.
bitch out.
Then I'll go put it in the hole.
Oh yeah, you will.
Yeah, you will.
I'll oil up that hole.
Oh. We're too childish for this fucking game.
I mean, it doesn't matter how old you are when someone says I'll put it in that hole. Come on.
The DM gave us holes to make these jokes. This is on Tom. This isn't on us.
Yeah, true. We're not guilty. And so I'll throw the oil in the hole, and then I don't have a way to light it. That would probably be my action to throw the oil in the hole. Could I light a torch and throw it in the hole?
But yeah, you can throw the you can throw the or you can throw the oil, but you can't throw like the torch too.
Okay. Well then I'm done. Well yeah, I'm done. I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action right now.
Are you
Okay.
all on the? Or, so you're all in the room now, or except for Milo and Reyna.
Yeah, me and Basil. are-
Basil went in? Okay, you and Basil are in the room.
Yeah, I'm done.
Good. Alright, I'm gonna use a legendary action at the end of your turn before my turn.
Yep.
It's gonna burrow. Gonna be random because I'm not gonna target either of you. It can't see, so it doesn't know which of you.
Well, it has
are
tremor
which.
sense. It has tremor sense. I should-
It has tremor sense, but I'm not gonna. But it has no way of knowing which is Basil and which is you. It just
Oh
has
yeah,
tremor
yeah,
sense.
yeah,
So, like I'm just randomizing to see which it's gonna target.
yeah.
Even it'll be Basil. It's odd, so it's gonna be Howard.
Oh, darn it.
Creature burrows up adjacent more to Howard as it comes up, and it makes a attack. And it is now enraged, having lost its eggs. It automatically gets advantage on the attack.
That's fine.
Oh.
What's your
Do your worst.
Alright. I rolled real bad, bro. You, I even with advantage, they were both really bad rolls.
Oh, no.
Clumsily, it flings a claw at you and it slams into the wall. You're able to get out of the way.
It's letting its
Oh,
emotions get in the way.
Basically, yeah. Then it's my turn, and I am going to attack Howard. Again, I don't have a good formation for the acid spray, so I'm not going to do that.
Bring it, you bug bitch.
We just murdered all its children. Well, we didn't.
I didn't. Reyna did.
I got a 25 to hit.
You know what? That would hit, but I'm gonna use my reaction, my defensive feat, to add +3 to my armor, so it's 28, so it misses.
Wild.
So yeah, so I'll just fucking with my dagger. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I like parry it somehow.
At level 6, you're like, nah, 28.
Yep.
Did you get yours that high?
Why am I? So
Is
when I did my
the shield
defensive,
great?
well, no, when I did my defensive
Oh,
attack earlier, I gained 7.
Oh,
And so I
forgot
have that
about
until my turn starts, and then I use my reaction to do the feat defensive duelist, so I can add +3 to my AC.
And warding
No.
bond gives +1.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't think.
That's
it
where I
was
got the +1
being-
from too.
I didn't think there was a mistake. I was just trying to figure out how.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, I get it.
I
Yeah.
very suddenly, because that is a good number for 6.
Yeah.
But no, it's because it's this round, and I randomly targeted.
That's a good
I
number for any
targeted
level.
That's a good fucking number.
I'm almost at 30.
Well, I hear of shit like that happening at level like 16, 17, but at 6, that's a pretty fucking good level.
If I
Yo.
hit 30, I can ascend to godhood, guys. Come on.
Yeah. You're close.
That's my turn. We
Still have
go
one
with
eye
that,
there.
Yep. Good defense on Howard, braving the angry, raging Queen Huntag in the lair.
Yep.
And now it's Howard's turn.
So she's right up on me, right?
Oh yeah, she's right up on your shit.
Perfect. I'm going to just take that dagger. The dagger's mightier than the sword at this point. I'm gonna take the dagger, reverse grip it, and I'm just gonna like stab it in its chest, its carapace, wherever I can just stab. I'm just gonna shank. So first
Shank,
attack, gonna be oh, it's gonna miss because it trolled me. Second attack, with bless. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
And that's going to be gonna do the same thing I did last time. I'm gonna add a little bit defensive stance. I'm gonna pump a bardic inspiration to do defensive stance. So it's gonna be D8 extra. Oh, nice. It's going to be 16 points of piercing damage, 7 of which I get to add to my DC. I rolled another 7 on my defensive. So my AC is back at 25 again. It did. That's 16 points of piercing damage. And I will just stay locked in battle with it. I'm not going to use a bonus action. I'm going to save that just to see what happens because the battle seems like it's going pretty decent. So I will just end my turn in melee combat with the recently childless mother in front of me.
Creature is going to use 2 legendary actions at the end of Howard's turn.
Oh no.
It's going to look towards the tunnel entrance and it's going to spray 60 feet of acid down that tunnel, hitting the 2 that are up there. Dexterity saving throws for you 2.
2 of them?
Yeah, because Reyna and Milo are both up there currently. I can't get the other 2. I can target them.
Milo has blast on him, so.
You
Oh
got
no,
a
I know
decent-
that. He does.
No, I'm telling him. Just reminding him, in case he forgot.
Wait, am I rolling twice or once?
It's been
Once, but
2
you have
actions.
blast.
It's been 2 actions to do the spit, is what he's saying.
Yeah, it cost me 2 legendary actions to do the spit at the end.
Gotcha. Well, I rolled.
So I can't do it. I can't do it.
They can't
Twice
double
or
hawk
more
to it.
That'd be broke. That'd be broke.
That would be pretty fucking crazy.
I'm not trying to.
It's an acid fireball. Acid ball.
29 to save?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No.
I rolled 18 plus 7 plus a 4 on the
Dexterity,
blast.
What did Reyna get?
24.
Ooh, hell yeah, guys.
You both take another 8 points. I had it for you already. Roll the same fucking thing.
Is the Ankat getting oil? Does she have oil on her, or is the oil just still in the hole? How did that?
Oh, right, yeah.
No, it doesn't look like
What we got on it?
does have.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna make a saving throw because you threw it down there. No, I'm gonna make a saving throw. She
Okay.
does have oil on her. Yes, she does. I rolled a 2 on the dex saving throw while she was down there, so there's no way.
I think during my turn I would have communicated that as well. And I'm sure Basil.
If you throw,
would give him the
a
opportunity to do it
burning
too.
hands on her, I'll give you some extra damage for sure.
Yeah, I figured someone else can light her up.
Reyna, she's lathered up and all oily for you. Do your worst.
Thanks.
This is Basil speaking. This isn't how.
That's not me. I did oil her up though.
Nice, bro. Hal winks at you in the chamber.
Your mom. My mom. Yeah. Whose turn is it?
I think it's Reyna's turn now.
Yeah, it's Reyna.
Well, I guess hearing that, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands, but I have to be within 15 feet. So,
And you're probably gonna get me in it too, by the way.
oh,
Yeah,
fine.
if you move up to where the drop happens, you don't even have to drop down. If you go to where the drop happens, the queen is positioned to where you can still hit her with the burning hands, and you wouldn't hit Hal.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
cool. Then
Yeah,
that's what I'll do.
because you're up against the left wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you said. So yeah, she could just angle it, definitely.
Okay, and then I guess I'll cast it at 2nd level. Get a little extra damage. But that is a dexterity save.
You know what? I'm gonna get because the fucking thing is covered in oil. I'm just gonna give it disadvantage on the saving throw, and that's gonna be instead of doing extra damage, it'll be disadvantage on the saving throw. Because there's not enough there to really
Yeah.
blow
Yeah,
the
yeah.
witch up. You know, it's not gonna happen like that.
I mean, I couldn't do anything else with my turn while she was burrowed, so.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking failed. I rolled really bad. The disadvantage killed me.
Would she cast Fireball?
Burning hands.
Oh, okay.
Fireball. People.
Oh, only 11.
She's only gonna throw a minimum of 1 in Hal per encounter.
Well, you gotta
11
get those
points.
numbers up.
11 points is pretty good, though.
I rolled 2 ones.
Oh, never mind. Still good, though.
Shouldn't do that.
Says never mind, tries to be supportive.
Yeah.
He looks really hurt.
Like emotionally? Or...
Both.
Yeah, that too.
You just hear a
Although-
trombone. Wah, 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 wah.
Is that it for Raina's turn?
Yep. I am done.
Did I shoot my held action?
Oh, I don't think you did.
Didn't I have a held action for when they pop
Yeah, you
back
did.
up?
That might have been.
No fucking way. Yeah, so you would have probably taken a shot once it popped up.
Yeah, take the shot and then take your full turn now. It's just delayed action. If you get like a crit, you probably fucking kill it.
So as a held action, I only get one shot, right? Not both. Okay.
Yeah.
18 to hit,
Yes, that actually is.
Oh yeah, dude.
and I did hunter's mark this. So okay.
Right.
So
Yeah,
so that's 16 on the held action.
Holy shit.
Damage.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, you also get a D4 when trying to hit.
What is it? It's just a hit. Yeah.
To hit.
He,
Okay.
yeah, he,
Yeah,
he
to
did.
hit. I'm just saying, like, going forward.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's up here.
Yes. Thank you. And
I think you have a
then
plus 11 to hit or something.
plus 10 is my regular. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Jesus, hell yeah.
And so now it's my regular action.
It's your turn now. You-
And now it's your full turn.
Is that my full combo?
18 to hit.
Yup.
Another 16 damage on that arrow.
Nice.
That's enough to kill it. The ready to action of what you just did is enough to drop it. That's a lot. You've done a lot of. You and Raina did a lot of damage.
Hell yeah.
Those last rounds.
So each of those arrows, if it has eyes, would have gone into its eyes. But if it's more like a naked mole rat,
Oh, God.
I would just assume where the
No,
eyes
it's not
are.
mole ratty. It's not mole ratty. The queen drops the bloated carapace form, hitting the ground between Basil and Nash. The burnt egg smell in the air. This cramped cave is just, falling. There's been, these are monstrous creature eggs, and you just shard them the 3rd level spell. This room smells terrible. There's still some of these small creatures, these very, small cockroach-sized Ankeg, babies that are just scuttling along frantically, even more frantically than before when the daylight happened. So much chaos and death has happened in their home. You've cleared the lair. The monster's destroyed. Everybody gets 1,000 experience for clearing this specific nest. This was a lot. This was a thriving Ankeg nest that could have gotten worse over time, spreading monsters throughout the land. So it's been cleared in minimal time, so you get the full reward.
So these little babies, they're not gonna grow bigger. Like, should we take care of them too?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. You do. I'm imagining you're squashing all.
Oh,
of
okay,
those that are
gotcha.
remaining
Yeah, we're all
into
just
their-
stomping through the
that's what
space.
yeah, because like these creatures would like all these eggs hatch and dozens of them come out, and then they cannibalize each other, and the biggest of the
Oh.
big go out to go and hunt deer and then make their own nests. So like out of all these, maybe 12 would grow to be large size to go hunt. That's how it works, and you made it so that 0 of them are now
Gotcha.
plaguing these lands. That's a good hunt, and you can harvest the queen too, because she's right there.
I'll do it. Absolutely.
I'll help you if you want. If you want help, I can help you.
I just need to make sure that like harvesting her doesn't mean more acid damage, because
I'll put my hand on your shoulder. I'll look down. Put my hand on your shoulder. Look down, and then I'll just smolder at you
oh,
and give you bardic inspiration.
beauty.
And as I do that, I'll say, "You might want to chop the head off seductively."
Botch rolls on hazardous loot, and like if you roll a natural 1 on harvesting a lair monster or something hazardous, maybe something will happen. But that's really the only way. You're not going to just like sink your tools in and then it just explode in your face and now you're blind and disfigured. If you roll a natural 1, maybe, but that's it.
What am I rolling? Like investigation or
it's survival if you're harvesting.
survival? So
You have a
17.
D8 from me. You have a D8 from me too.
Okay, well let's
From the bardic inspiration.
spend that. 21.
You successfully harvest the Queen Ankeg acid gland.
Ooh,
It is a component.
I drink it.
We will talk about that when we meet next.
Yeah.
But no, that is a material component that you can sell. It's a recipe item you can use. You can harvest scales too if you want. 21 will get you like thick chitinous scales that can be used for armor crafting or something. And this is a mid challenge rating monster, a lair monster. So you can maybe make something of worth of that if you want to make a magic item in the future. You can just you can mark that down. You got the acid gland and you have the scales of the queen.
Absolutely.
Egg. Those are things that you have. Those are a little heavy though. You'll have to put those in like the special bag because those are a little bit bulky scales. You'll have to chop them down and work with them or sell them to somebody that can.
Awesome.
We'll pick up you guys when we meet next. Hiking back to the town or doing your rest or whatever you want to do.
Oh, we gotta bring trophies.
Yeah.
Ilo's got
Sharpies?
trophies.
I thought you said Sharpies. I was like, what?
We gotta bring Sharpies.
Trophies. Milo's got trophies.
Yeah, we got. If we can, take the Queen Ankeg's head, whatever remains of it, just as a little trophy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just
Yeah,
to
that's
just to
fine.
prove to our upper management that we
a
put in
20
the
a
job.
21 survival check. You can dehead the monster. or
Let's
DM
do it.
The monster.
So we can show proof to upper management.
Absolutely.
Also to the peasants, so they're like, oh, these guys are cool. Maybe they can train me in the class that's tomorrow.
Like within 24 hours of showing up, we save the town and we go take care of the infestation.
Now, we start a drug ring
Yep.
and we make profit.
I think I have a class that I told everyone to come to.
Yeah, there's a
Found
class.
Yeah.
Is that your class?
There's a class, and then we have to have a party.
Yeah.
Get acquainted with the townsfolk.
Yeah. So I said you guys could come if you guys wanted to train the folks as well.
Yeah, I said
I'm-
I would come for like archery stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come to just critique everything you say and try to train them correctly.
Backseat train.
Yep. No, you're holding that sword all wrong. Hold on.
Yikes! Ooh. You're gonna die. Sorry. You're gonna die.
Alright, so I will be back, I think, the 16th, so we could essentially do, like, another Thursday that week, if we really wanted to.
16.
I think it's the 16th is when I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, but so
Yeah.
we're going on a 2-week break.
Yeah. So I could essentially do another Thursday that week, and then return back to normal the next week.
The next 2 episodes of this campaign are the season finales of the chapter in which you guys are adventuring. The formation and foundation chapter of the Platinum Band is the first season and chapter of this story. The finale of this segment will be in the next 2 episodes, I believe. Unless some heavy role play and things don't happen if you guys sidetrack. I imagine that's not going to happen. I see the direction you're going. There's plenty of room for role play that I plan on having, as well as some other things. The festival is also coming up, and that is looking like it will probably be the finale. We're looking at that for this season, and then more after that if we all want to. But the culmination of this chapter and the foundation of the Platinum Band will reach its next point in the next 2 points, and we'll wrap up the opening. It's been, we've been playing for a good long while, and we're going to be taking further steps into plot and learning more about the world. You're not just a founding group now. You're starting to make connections, and things that are not revealed about the world are going to be, because now you're going to a more forefront of the story involving plot and the world itself, and we will begin with that.
Hell yeah!
And so hopefully, yep, I'm game to play next Thursday if we want.
Well,
No, it'll
two
be
Thursdays.
like the
Or the
8th.
2 sessions.
Yeah, 18th is the earliest
18th.
I can
Okay.
play. Yeah.
Okay, no, we can do that. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
We can do it that, and then that's early. We can do that. Just we'll keep me
Yeah.
informed.
Unless something changes, I'll let you guys know. Like, it's very possible we don't do our trip, but 18th is gonna be.
Okay.
keep us clued in.
You got it.
That's why I wanted to play today, because I didn't want to take like a whole month off.
Yes.
Like that would have killed momentum, and like people wouldn't have remembered what the fuck was going on.
I already didn't remember, so.
I
Yeah.
remember everything.
But that's my brain.
I remember when we left off. Sometimes I get scattered.
Yeah.
It's been a while. But tune in a couple weeks. We'll be in touch about when. If it's going to be on a Thursday or if it's going to be on a Tuesday like normal, but we'll be taking a probable 2-week break for Craig.
Hell yeah.
Cannot play without. Definitely not. And that's it. Thank you for tuning in here at Tabletop Tyranny. I look forward to the finale and the future chapters to come. Take care. Have a good one.
Good night.
Good night, man.